might take off a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to our 100th episode.
100. So. Damn, that's crazy. Like I say that every time you say a number because I can't believe it's one more.
Right?
But 100 is crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
It's crazy. I can't make this up. I wish I was, but I'm not. We're here.
And you know what we're gonna do for our 100th episodes? Hold on to your seats now.
Yeah.
We've been planning all week for this, okay? For our 100th episode, we're gonna do a stream for y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're gonna do the same shit.
That's right.
We have been doing for the past 99 episodes. Let me. I don't know if anyone notices or cares, but I am going to update the Twitch side of it. I don't know if we even have people who regularly watch on that side anymore now, because I never see it. But that said, we are here.
I stopped even opening up the chat. No, when I help you moderate and stuff, but I'm like, that bitch never moves.
They'll be all right over there. That's the no man's land. That's no man's land.
There's like one or two people in Twitch right now.
They're good.
Come on over. Come on. I know you have YouTube.
Look, walk in the wasteland. Like this is the Book of Eli or some shit.
You know?
Wait. Just because Fallout Season 2 is premiered does not mean you have to continue to be the Wasteland Wanderer, okay? You don't have to do that. But no, in all seriousness, I just want to say that, this is our 100th episode, but it's always someone's first episode. So I just want to introduce ourselves as to who we are. I've already told you that I am, Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. I've already told you that the person to that side right there, because this whole thing's mirrored. That motherfucker over there is Robo of Left Face TV. But what you may or may not know is that we are the Woke Breakfast Club. We are the Woke Shade Room. We are the Woke New York Undercover of YouTube. We are the Woke Justice League, the Justice League gang, not league, gang. Can't say league anymore. It's not their name. We're the Woke Justice Gang. We are also the Woke Vengers. We are the Woke MI5. We are the League of Extremely Woke Gentle People. We are woke everywhere, woke everything, all at once.
The Woke Losers Club.
Yeah, the Woke Losers Club.
In honor of it.
Right? All of that. We're all of that.
Except we're not going to gangbang our one female friend. Don't worry about it. We're not going to do that.
Oh, my God. That's that's...
Hey, you could blame...
We blame Stephen King.
Mad at Stephen King.
Yeah, that's freaky fool Stephen King himself. Let me hit that because we don't want to.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you, I watched for the first time Mr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep. Yeah.
Dr. Sleep. Yeah. And when you figure out who Stephen King is and then watch his movies, that scene in it kind of made more sense. Like I see what's going on here. Watch Dr. Sleep. One of the girls who are brand new to the group is very obviously and is said to be a teenager.
Oh, I was like, where is he going with this? I was like, oh, that's
She's a teenager and definitely is sexualized and getting all freaky as she gets into her powers and it's like Stephen King. Someone needs to check that dude's hard drive. I just need to put that out there. Someone needs to check that dude's hard drive.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure it's some wild shit on there.
Yeah.
Look, I'll put it like this. I don't fuck with Stephen King, but I do appreciate the one good thing he did, and that's have a son who is infinitely better.
Old Joey. Joey.
Yeah.
I like me some Joey Hill.
Yeah. Joe is good. We keep Joe.
Yeah.
We keep him.
Yeah. And you know what Joe needs to do? Joe needs to buy the rights. You know what? When Stephen King kicks the bucket,
yeah,
Joe gets the rights to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then start building on that lore again. I want the lore to expand. Let's just
I just don't want it from Stephen King. That's all. Thank you.
Nah.
Thank you for that tithe, if you will. That tithe.
Offering.
Yeah, just right there in the collection plate. We like
I say unto thee,
we prefer the kind that folds. Amen. Testify.
Amen.
That's why I need to get like the little church organ. Like,
yeah.
But
you put that on the button.
Yeah.
Every time, you know what? Make that a sound. That pops up every time somebody's offering is the organ. It's
yeah, I don't know. That might get too wild though. I don't know.
Maybe over a certain amount or something.
Yeah.
Why did Joe change his name? You're right. He does look like he said he looked just like Stephen King. Like he does.
Well, I mean,
but nobody knows what it looks like at first.
I get it.
Writer.
Like I get it. I get it. Like I 100% get it. There are some like people who are born into celebrity families and
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, like they don't want to, they want to make it on their own steam, and I get that. And I get that, like, I get Joe wanted to make it on his own steam, but the thing is, once you sit Stephen King and Joe Hill together in the same room, there is no denying that they are related. Now,
I also think it's kind of like it's a like props. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, Nicolas Cage. I get it, Joe Hill. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
However, whether you change your name or not, you are famous because of your family.
Right.
Period. You know what I mean? And that's why I think I respect to Willow, because Willow got us some hot water like not that long ago, but because they misunderstood her. But when you dig into what Willow said, Willow was like basically saying, I know this is nepotism. I know that. And so since I have a privilege that other people don't have, I feel obligated to work that much harder to make sure that, yes, I know why I'm here, but then to work so hard that she belongs there. And I'm like, okay, what can you do? You can't be unborn, like, no.
Right. No, I mean,
take me to a different family. Yeah. Just acknowledge it. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, no one is, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I mean, there's nepotism, and then there's what I consider gross nepotism. Like, if your parent is a famous actor or singer or comedian, writer, whatever, some kind of a celebrity of some sort, I almost expect their children to go down the same road. Because, like, what's another example? Wyatt Russell, who can never deny that his father is Kurt Russell. He has the same.
Right.
They look like if you take a picture of like Kurt Russell from like back in the day, like Kurt Russell, a la Escape from New York, a la John Carpenter's thing, and hold up a picture of Wyatt Russell, and it's like,
Yeah.
goddamn, if they actually want to go back and do a remake of Escape from New York or John Carpenter's thing, Wyatt Russell's right there, because he even sounds like his damn daddy. He even sounds like his goddamn daddy. But here's the thing. There's what was it? Lewis Pullman, the son of Bill Pullman, sang. He cannot deny who his pappy is. But the thing is, I appreciate when these people, John David Washington, that's another one. That's Denzel's kid. As long as when you are given the opportunity to do something, you actually show up and do the thing, I'm okay with it. But now if you if you're given an opportunity to do some shit and you just throwing up bricks left and right, oh no, I'm a roast you.
You want gross nepotism? Blue Ivy Carter.
Woo! See, I was trying not to bring the baby into it, but yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
It's not her fault.
No.
It's not her fault. Like I would never hate on her. I thought it was weird when everybody like all over the internet talked about how bad her scene was and on the play. I'm like, yes. But that's gotta be something. Like if you're an adult, you can kind of, but a child?
Oh no.
The entire world is like these are nightmares, right? Like as kids, we have these nightmares and we have this anxiety when we're teenagers, when really nobody gives a fuck about you. You're imagining the whole school is talking about you, but nobody cares that you fucking had a booger on your face all day or some shit, But that's the end of the world for a teenager. What if it was true? Like Blue Ivy is like, no, it's not in your head, baby. Everyone's laughing at you.
Yeah.
But I don't put that on her. That's on Beyonce.
I still remember what's her face? Who remembers Ashley Simpson?
Yeah. Britney Spears, right? Isn't that
that was
Ashley Simpson. Yeah.
Talking about she was the sister of the more famous sister. And when she was on SNL that one time, she got busted lip syncing.
Bro, you want a fun, like one of those fun fact things? I was reading one of these articles that like stories you think or something like that. Like for instance, everybody likes to probably not anymore because of crack.com and now everybody kind of knows the story. But for a long time, remember how it was like, people are so dumb, that's why you got to put hot coffee and somebody won $1 million because they didn't know the coffee was hot. Turns out that she needed skin grafts and that they had made their coffee too hot. Right. And they had received multiple complaints and never turned it down. And the skin literally melted off her leg and had multiple surgeries. Like that's the part of the story you don't hear. Right. So Simpson, was it Ashley Simpson?
Yeah, Ashley Simpson. Yeah.
Everyone, you go to a concert, damn near it is especially in pop, everyone sings to a backup track of your own. You know what I mean? Everyone. Right. And so that's why you hear it. And nobody cares because you kind of know. But you ever see like a pop star, you like Nicki Minaj gets mad at somebody in the crowd and you still hear the background vocals of Nicki Minaj going, but she's not singing anymore or rapping anymore. And nobody calls it out. But they ate her up. That's what actually happened. I was reading a magazine. It was like, no, it was the internet went crazy over it was like, you lip sync, you suck, and her career was over. And all that actually happened was he was singing to a backup track, and it didn't, it did what it did.
She got Milli Vanilli'd is what happened. But the difference is Milli Vanilli
really did.
They were actually lip syncing. Well, the thing is, I think in the Ashley Simpson case though, it was the fact that like she was already kind of seen as like a nepo like pop star that like the only like it was already pretty widely accepted that like the only reason she had a career was
Mhm.
because of her sister Jessica. Like that's the only
Mhm.
reason she had a career. Like her music wasn't even like good. Like it was
I had a Jessica Simpson phase.
no Jessica
I actually
Simpson
met
was
her. I
Jessica Simpson was fine. It's
that's
her sister was wild
Yeah.
trash.
No, for sure, for sure. When I was in Qatar, Jessica Simpson came out and did one of those like USO
Mm.
concerts, and I was like one person away. Like she came out on the hood of a Humvee and was sitting like all like pinup model type,
Oh damn.
and we were all there, and I'm just like, I love you.
What
I, love-
what is Jessica Simpson even up to these days? Like, is she
I don't know. I don't know. I think
what is she up to?
she wisened up and got out the face of the camera. Look, let me tell you something.
Yeah. I ain't mad.
I
At
don't
her.
know
I ain't
how
mad at her.
anybody can handle worldwide fame, but especially women.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not allowed to get old. You're not allowed to get fat. You're not allowed to get skinny. You're not allowed to, like, you gotta be. Remember how you were when you blew up?
Mm-hmm.
You better stay exactly the same like that.
Well, you remember what happened to Jennifer Love Hewitt? Like, actually, so Jennifer Love Hewitt and Nelly Furtado both in the span of a month were both
Mm,
catching strays left and right because there were
mm.
all these people on social media that were like, man, Nelly Furtado's letting herself go.
Yeah,
Man, Jennifer Love Hewitt's let herself go. And it's like, bitch, they are in their 40s
Yeah.
and or maybe 50s.
Like living life. Let them eat
Like
shit.
like I'm trying to remember exactly. I don't remember exactly how old Nelly Furtado is by now, but like she's almost 50. I think she's 47 years old. She's 47 years old right now, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe may or may not have had a child in that time span, which that also does all kinds of crazy shit to your body. Jennifer Love Hewitt is 46 and has had, I think, at least 3 or 4 children in that time frame. They are never going to have the super sexy, skinny, painfully thin bodies that
Yeah.
you
It was
used to
unhealthy
fat to.
anyway.
Right. No,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like Jennifer Love
The
Hewitt.
2000s are
Dude, that's
something else.
dude. That's
Watch a TV show from the 2000s. You know, even like when you look at the WB, like when you look at
Yeah.
like black shows, watch a damn, what's the one my wife's always watching that shit? Sisters,
sister,
girlfriends, or I think it's girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends.
And it's like you're watching, and it's like, look at the hot one. You know, look at Fresh Prince, who his sister.
Yeah, Hillary.
Even amongst black and brown communities, the hot ones on TV were skinny. I'm like,
They're always skinny.
it didn't even match real life.
Well, it was
Because
also
we've always liked our women thick and curvy, but TV's like, nah, be 90 pounds.
well, and the thing is, and you know that they're really skinny because the camera adds weight. So if they
Right.
looked that skinny on TV, that lets you know they're even skinnier when you see them
Right.
in person. But no,
Mhm.
my whole beef was that it's like, look, man, I was going back and watching the old I Know What You Did Last Summer. And when I was taking a look at Jennifer Love Hewitt, because in and around that time frame, we had been mainlining episodes back to fucking back, season to season, back to back of 911, where Jennifer Love Hewitt is most prominently displayed these days. And I was like, okay, so I got really used to seeing Jennifer Love Hewitt in the way she is today. And when I went back and watched I Know What You Did Last Summer, I was like, wow, she used to, like, I never thought about it back then, but I was like, dude, she used to be painfully fucking skinny. Like, to the point where the only thing that was big on her was them titties.
Were her titties.
That was it. It was like she, like this. Here, I got it right here. This was Jennifer Love Hewitt back in the day, but like, and this was the titties. This was the titties right here, but this was the rest. It was like, and I'm not trying to like body shame or anything, but I'm just being real.
Right.
Like,
No, but it was that thing that they forced stars to do.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not shaming her. It's the
No.
fact that industry was such fucking garbage, and somebody's doing it today.
Oh no, they're doing. Yeah, they are. It's
Somebody's
back.
doing it today. They're trying to make it back. And let me tell you something. Look, let me. My wife. I'm trying to be good.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
trying to be good because my wife, she's like, even if you're talking positive, blah, 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 can you shoot? I'm like, all right, all right. There's a celebrity we all know that is a beautiful singer and a great actress, and I'm worried for her.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty
Yep.
sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
it's like,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I watch her, I'm like, oh my God. Like, is somebody checking in on her? There's no way that that's healthy. No fucking way.
Okay, you know what?
Not Sydney, sweetie.
No,
Look,
we
like,
got
can I
no.
just get we could talk about her chromosomes. We could talk about her all whatever. But man, I hate her, fuck her. But sometimes my heart breaks,
Well,
She comes on my timeline and I'm like, damn,
I
you had to
mean,
be a white supremacist.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, whenever I see shit like that, it's fucking disgusting to me. Like, it makes me feel ill to my stomach. It makes me
Yeah.
feel like I want
Yeah.
to throw up in my mouth. Like, every time when I see these people and they're like doing the whole excuse me, they're doing the whole, oh, I'm gonna go like super skinny mini, da 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 da. All I
Mm.
see is this. This is all I see.
Yes.
This is all I see when I see that shit. Like, I don't know how many of y'all remember Christian Bale in
Yes.
The
Yes, I do.
Machinist. Fantastic movie, by the way.
Not that long before Dark Knight.
Actually, it was literally the last thing he shot before he went to go shoot the dog. So to put it in perspective, this man lost, I think they say he lost somewhere in the neighborhood of like 40 to 60 pounds. And then after he finished filming this shit, went hard in the paint, gained back everything he lost, plus 20 or 40 more pounds to play Batman, which is just insane to me. It's wild. I like honestly, I feel like body transformations like that should be against the law. I don't think anyone should be
Lost
allowed to do.
lost over 60 pounds, dropping from around 173 to 180 pounds, which is still like come down.
Yeah,
Uh,
like, bro.
and a skeletal weight of 100. Oh, no. It's okay. It's an adjective. I got it. 110, 120 pounds.
Yeah.
A grown ass man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like regular, like regular people height. You know what I mean? Because if
Yeah.
you're look, I'm sorry, people, but if you're below 5'7", you're a little guy, and that's
Oh
okay.
man.
That's okay. That's okay.
And think,
I'm just playing.
but did they say how much weight he gained back?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Cause that's the part I always find even more disgusting. That's the part I actually find it just as, if not more so, disgusting than what he lost, because he gained back his weight plus.
He got to about 220 pounds.
Insane.
He went down to 110, 120, and then gained 100 pounds to be ready for
Batman Begins. Oh my god, dude, fuck that. No, I'm good. I'm super good. Because you got to remember, look at I just because I think some of these motherfuckers ain't here. Let's see. So here, Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne. I want to see if I can find this one specific shot, because there's one specific shot that really gives the game away. There's one shot that really kind of tells you how disgusting this shit is. So here, let's here we go. This is the shot. This is the shot right here. So here, let me pull this up. Bam. Okay, here we go. So I just showed you where this man is out here looking like Skeletor right now. He's looking like whole ass Skeletor. But now look at him here.
That's wild.
Look at him here. This man looks like He-Man. He went from Skeletor to He-Man in the span of like months. Skeletor. Hold on, wait. Until next time. No, wait. Until we meet again. And now he's like, I have the power. Like, what the fuck is this? What is
That's
this?
wild.
Who voted for this? I didn't vote for it.
I will say this much though.
Yeah.
That when it comes to art and extremes, I think there are sometimes we accept certain types of extremes for your art and sometimes not. Show us Dick Cheney now.
Oh my God, bruh. This, I ain't gonna lie. This shit kind of slick broke my soul a little bit.
What happened?
No, just like I'm just looking at him. I'm like, man, bruh, you used to be the Dark Knight, bruh.
Is that really his hair though, you think?
I'm pretty sure this is a wig, but
gotta be, right?
But you know, this type motherfucker, he would literally like have I rip me hair follicles out so I can play a proper Dick Cheney.
Oh my God.
Rip me hair follicles out, mate.
I do not. The irony is not lost on me that I just started talking about, man, you're not allowed to get old. You're not allowed to. But I need you to show this picture of our boy. Here. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, what is
Blerd Without Fear. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Yeah, right there.
All right. Hit me,
dude. This is the type of shit, man. I'm like, man.
Shit. God damn, bro. Wait, is this for a movie? Wait, because I gotta know.
Nah, this is him. This is him chilling.
Just walking around?
He was just walking around.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me pull this picture up.
It's because of the machinist.
Bro,
he fucked up his chromosomes.
What is this?
As age, that's cut. That right there is coming for all of us.
Oh man,
that's what that is.
Why does he look like Christian Bale playing Peter Weller in the biopic about Peter Weller? God damn.
This is him. What's the movie? With Leonardo DiCaprio and Jack Nicholson.
What are you talking about? The Departed?
Yeah, The Departed. He looks like a, but not even like a main character. He's just he's a henchman in The Departed.
Right? Man, not Cecil. Not Cecil. Not Cecil off Invincible. God damn.
But anyways, I don't know why they're not allowed to get old. They're not allowed to get.
I mean, you know what? The thing is, I think men are allowed to get away with it, except for in some very rare cases. Like, remember Brendan Fraser? Well, I mean, I don't even ever see anybody talking about Christian Bale is the crazy part.
No, you're right.
I remember Brendan Fraser when people found out how big he had gotten.
Yes.
Because you got to remember, Brendan Fraser, kind of a similar transformation as a Jennifer Love Hewitt. Brendan Fraser went from being like
that boy
the guy. Like he was like there was a time.
Heartthrob.
Yeah, there was a time Brendan Fraser was considered heartthrob number 3. And I mean that in the nicest way possible because Brendan Fraser,
Encino Man.
He was Encino Man. He was fucking, what was he? George of the fucking Jungle. He was Jack O'Connell in the goddamn Mummy movies. He was a star. This was a guy who usually walked around looking like he just got done shooting for a GQ magazine or some shit. And when people realized that he had gained a lot of weight, it was like, yeah, because he's not that guy anymore. He's a grown-ass man.
Yep.
That's what happens when you're a grown-ass man and you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
That's right. That's right. And you know, you know what I like about chat, right? Like what's dope about Blerd Co is that I feel like many of us, and I know there's a couple young bucks out there, but many of us are around the same age. And we can look at it and just go, boy, back in the day, I used to kill him. But you know what? That's just not healthy to live like that day in and day out.
Look, that ain't us no more.
I was a bad mofo. Let me tell you something. I was a bad mofo.
I saw some old pictures. He used to look like The Rock. That he showed me a picture one time. I was like, he looked like, but no, it's a very specific era of The Rock. It was like when you think about the
fanny pack era.
Yeah, it was like the fanny pack with the turtleneck and the herringbone. Yeah, I was like, God damn, I said, man, I was like, damn, he looked like The Rock back in the day. I was like, God damn, okay.
So here's how I knew here's how I knew. I was like, okay, I'm in a new stage of life right now. I'm in a new era because every time we would talk about like what celebrity you look like,
Uh-huh.
I would be like, go ahead and say it. Go ahead. And people would be like, you look like The Rock, dude. And I'm like, all right, like it's just like, okay, so I'm buff and I'm brown. Okay, I got it. And you try to make him look racist or something. But then one day, and this is, you know how it is. You know how it is when you get fat. There's there's a period of time when you get fat when you don't realize that you're fat, right? And it's like I lived in that period for a little bit, and that was another thing. Like, oh, what do people say you look like? And we're sharing, right? And I'm like, I get told I look like The Rock a lot. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, I don't see it. I was like, yeah, I guess it's not that time anymore. I think my prime is.
Oh damn! It's like, oh shit. I mean, it was like it was one of those like if you would have put on a turtleneck and like a fanny pack,
That'd have been a good Halloween costume.
Yeah, I'd have been like, this passes a smell test. This passes a smell test. No. You know,
you have your tween six pack. That's what's up. That's
oh
what's
my
up.
God. We totally. I swear to God, we have a show. I swear to God, we have a show to. To do.
Oh yeah.
I guess
we always do that, right? You got to do your opener. You got to like break the ice, and then our openers become like the show. All right,
that basically
1 hour later.
You know what's kind of funny is that like there's been many a day, and I've actually said this on both. Nerds of Culture and for Blerd Cave, there's been times in the past where it's like, man, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? And I was like, you know what, honestly, we could probably just like open the show up, just see what chat's talking about, and then we could probably like just go off and just
there's a
riff
reason
for the rest of the show.
There's a reason why we're on episode 100 today.
Yes, yeah,
and it's definitely not because we have trouble finding things to talk about.
No, it's because you can't get us to shut the fuck up once we get talking.
True.
It's like,
true.
For those, before we actually do this, I know I said, yeah, we got a fucking show to do, and then immediately I'm like, well, actually. Before we actually do get to the show, the show proper, I do want to give, I do want to, just for a moment, remind you all that we are, we've got this amazing show. We've got this amazing community. We've got all these amazing people here. We are always having fun. But I feel like after, I think, was it last week or the week before, whatever? I don't remember exactly when, because everything kind of flows together. But I'll just say, for those who have been around for the past week or two, be kind to one another. And most importantly, be kind to us. Don't come into the chat talking crazy to us and then get salty when we talk crazy back to you. Because that's actually happened a few times over the course of both shows, just in the past like month or so, where someone will be in the chat talking crazy and then suddenly act.
How dare you?
How dare you talk spicy back to me? So I just want to let y'all know, you're not on one of those shows. You're not watching one of those shows where we're just gonna be like, well, yeah. And we just smile it off. No, I'm gonna talk my shit back, and I'm definitely gonna talk my shit now, because I got that motherfucker back there now. So I don't even I wasn't acting right before, so I for goddamn sure ain't gonna act right now. I'm gonna talk crazy. I'm gonna move it up. I want to, but there's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere.
So when you point it back, you saw all those omnis right there.
Yeah, there's those, but I like those.
You should move. You got a whole bunch. You just move those 4, put them somewhere, and put the plaque right there.
But what you don't see is that
What's that?
there's
There ain't nowhere else to
Omnis.
put it.
Well, no. So like you can kind of see like right here. So there's Omnis all the way from the top of the shelf all the way down to the bottom of the shelf. And this shelf, it doesn't stop right here. Like the shelf actually goes up to, let's see, boom, boom. That's how. So you can't see where my hand is, but you've seen
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
arm
The
move
length there,
until
yeah,
I
the
got
travel.
to that point.
Right.
I have Omnis sitting on the floor because there's no place to put them. So I would just be displacing more shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe
All right.
once I get, maybe once I, because I'm going to have to get another shelf. I may even have to get rid of some shit to get another shelf. That's the harsh reality that I am now living with.
There's still limited real estate too. No, I feel you.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's not enough room in the Blerd Cave to put everything.
Homebrew. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I've never tried my hand. I haven't tried my hand at writing. I've always like wanted to do something like that. So hearing that is actually pretty awesome. Thank you for that. I know
Wait,
John Stewart has read some of my stuff. He was telling me thank you for the article on the Substack. I'll pit myself out. I'll pit myself out at the end, but
pimp yourself out now.
Just so y'all know. I put it in my Discord, but if you're not in my Discord, actually I put it in the thing too.
You did.
But I need to figure out a focus, right? So I'm all day. I just started the comms and design committee for the local DSA. I'm on the executive committee for the DSA. We're working a housing thing because they're trying to there's a low income housing out here that they're trying to demolish and literally doing ethnic cleansing because it is a 150-year-old neighborhood that actually 300-year-old neighborhood, and they want to move them out, demolish the buildings and move them out. So we're doing this whole campaign trying to talk to people. Nerds and culture. This is like, when it comes to the internet, this is priority one for me. Editing for Ernie. I got to figure out which way to go. So if you followed me, if you're one of the people who followed me on YouTube or Twitch, please follow me on Substack. I will probably post short videos. There's a video, way to do that. There's a way to go live on Substack, but it'll be mainly my essays, which I'm going to also read out. So if you like to listen to audiobooks, I'm going to do that for the article. So give me a follow over there. If you happen to, not ask, because you guys give here and stuff like that, so I'm not asking for double. But if you happen to be subbed to me on Twitch and you support the channel in that way, that option is there on Substack, dude. I'm just saying.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, that's it.
Put the Black Sand omnibuses away. That's another story. Also, I do have to get. I did actually agree that I said I was gonna get a chain to hang the plaque off of, so it could just be like right there. I haven't gotten it yet. It's in the works because I got to get something very specific because of the way that it has like natural hooks or holes for hooks in the back of it. So I'm gonna find something I can just kind of connect to what's already there.
There you go.
But when it is not there, it'll be here. But that's another story altogether. We are here to talk about some chicanery that has happened in the past week or so, which is very disheartening. Some of you may or may not have been aware that at one point in time, Disney seemed to have been suing OpenAI at one point or another, or was like in some kind of litigation with OpenAI, and they were also in open litigation with Midjourney. It was
and
actually
Google.
And Google. Yeah, they were like they were kind of going after
pretty much
everybody.
All the big AI, all the big AI platforms. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, news broke last week that OpenAI and Disney had come to terms of a sort. They had found some level of an accord, and basically what that means is that now ChatGPT can legally use Disney properties, though they were very cagey about which ones. It was like they kind of the language surrounding how they described it was very what's the word? It was very nebulous, which makes me wonder like what is the deal going on here. But basically Disney is going to be making a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI. And they will also, and this is basically the way that this is set up in here. I'm actually going to pull this from, yeah, actually, I want to save this one because this is actually a pretty interesting development in this. But basically, yeah,
Yes.
here it is. Disney.
So Pete Master, they're not suing the people making the AI generation.
No.
They're suing the people who are using other people's stuff to
Yes.
create a product,
Right.
Gemini, ChatGPT,
Mhm.
that can make pictures. So
Right.
it's not about the actual pictures being made; it's the
No.
data that's being used to train
Yes.
the
It's kind of
large
like when they go
language
after
models.
piracy. I mean, they do go after the people who pirate, but they go after the companies who distribute it,
Right,
that
making it
enable
possible.
piracy
Right,
first, then
right.
they go after. It's the same thing with AI. So if you are out here making fuck ass AI images, you're safe for now. Even though I don't think that should be protected either. But basically, here we are. This is what we have got. So this is the deal. Says that here, let me zoom this a little bit, see a little bit better. I'm gonna pretend we're an old man for a second and put this on 200. Walt Disney on Thursday announced it will make a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI that will allow users to make videos with its copyrighted characters on its Sora app. So that means you're gonna see some fugly ass, really ridiculous looking versions of Disney characters very soon. In a lot of their videos, and it's going to be terrible. But anyway, they said that OpenAI launched Sora in September, and it allows users to create short videos by simply typing in a prompt. As part of the startup's new 3-year licensing agreement with Disney, Sora users will be able to make content with more than 200 characters across Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars starting next year. And they go on to say, and oh my god, yeah, I fucking hate Bob Iger with every fiber of my fucking soul. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence marks an important moment in our industry, and through this collaboration with OpenAI, we will thoughtfully and responsibly extend the reach of our storytelling through generative AI while respecting and
Wow.
protecting creators and their works. Fuck you, Bob Iger. That's what I have to say to that. It also says as part of the agreement, Disney said it will receive warrants to purchase additional equity and will become a major OpenAI customer. Disney is deploying OpenAI's chatbot, ChatGPT, to its employees and will work with its technology to build new tools and experiences according to a release. And actually, you can look it up. It's kind of wild. If you look up Disney OpenAI, one of the first things that you will probably find is the Disney it's like I think it's called Disney GPT, or something along
For the
those
employees,
lines.
like something
Yeah.
in like their corporate thing.
Right. And here's my thing. I
That part I don't mind.
like, if you want to have that shit fucking in house, whatever, dude. But don't make it our problem. Don't make it don't make it everybody else's fucking problem. Because here's my thing. I saw that there were some people who got a little bit upset, rightfully so.
Right.
Basically people who used to work at Disney, people who were creatives who worked at Disney, who basically they basically kind of said, something about this ain't right.
You don't say.
So
I guarantee you the people getting sued are going to move to have the case dismissed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like Disney
Watch.
is going all in on this shit.
Yeah.
basically, what happened here is one of the guys, Aaron Blaze, who worked on Beauty and the Beast. He basically said when he was asked about it, and I love how they added this part. They said that here, I'll pull this up so you guys can see it right here. Bam. Let's zoom this in a little bit more. Oh shit, where'd it go? Here it is. Asked how he feels about it. Blaze pauses before answering. That's interesting, he says cautiously. He is being careful with his words after more than 2 decades at Disney. He still speaks fondly of the studio and is actively searching for upsides in emerging tech. Even so, the idea of typing prompts to generate performances from the Beast sits uneasily with him, as it should. He says that it degrades it for the filmmakers, he says, before acknowledging that audiences, especially kids, prompting Elsa on a tablet probably won't care much about artistic provenance. In Blaze's view, Disney didn't have much of a choice. This is them trying to hold the reins and play damage control. And basically, if you can't beat them, join them, which is basically what I think a lot of people, that's kind of been the general consensus that people have had about the whole deal, is that this isn't being done because, I don't think it's because Disney wants to do this. It's because they know that this is the only way they're going to be able to plug the holes in the dam. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the thing people aren't thinking about, and no company thinks about this, is Rule 34 of the internet. That is what a lot of that AI is going to be used for. And you can try and convince yourself that that's not what it's going to be used for, but I promise you it's going to be used for that. We are going to be seeing Elsa getting her back blown out by the Beast, by Baloo, but
that was going to happen anyway.
It was going to happen anyway. But now
and it probably is happening.
but now Disney gets to set the terms and conditions of how it happens. Is what it's like. Dude, I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. I have so many issues with this because what was it? Microsoft, was it one of the top dogs in Microsoft just recently said something that I thought was just so tone deaf. He said that, I don't understand why people don't like generative AI. I don't understand. Motherfucker, how do you not understand? Do you not read do you not listen to people? Like, these are people who are so detached from reality that when they they see all this generative AI shit going on, and they're like, ooh, dollars and cents. And then it's like they decide to act without paying attention to anything that anyone is saying about the thing. And then they invest all this money in it and they go, well, what do you mean? Why don't they like it? I thought everybody loved it. No, you like generative AI. You liked it. Generative AI is garbage. It really is.
Yes, first of all, yes. It's always AI slop. It's never going to replace humans in a way that that is actually meaningful in art. I do believe they're going to replace humans because capitalism doesn't give a fuck about humans. They give a fuck about profits.
Well, you remember Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, they were already back then talking about trying to find ways to replace actors. When they were making that movie, and that was a long time ago.
Yes. So check this out. I want us, and I could be wrong, right? I would love to see like one of those big scientific polls taken. You know how like when right wingers will talk about a woke movie or cartoon and say that, haven't you learned the fans don't want this, when it's like, really, it's them, right? I want to make sure we don't do that. Here is the saddest news of all of this. Here is the actual heartbreaking part of this. We are not the majority on that conversation. The idea that generative AI is stealing art and is destroying the planet and is ruining cities' drinking waters and air, that the majority of people don't give a fuck about. Because if they did, ChatGPT, OpenAI would not be worth $1 billion. Most people are having like they said, the person who gets and uses OpenAI to make Elsa, do some magic or whatever, they're not giving a fuck. Like, oh, this is new technology, you know? And then because most people, when you sit there and you tell them, hey, did you know octopus are like damn near sentient beings? You know what I mean? Like they could feel depression, they feel fear, they get PTSD. Like they have a higher level of sentience than dogs. Maybe we shouldn't be eating them like that. And the way we kill them is really fucked up. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's an animal. You're a hippie. You're a tree hugger. So what do you think people hear when he's like, look at this chat GPT? You know what it's doing? They don't care because all they hear is like, I'm a tree hugger. I'm a hippie. And they're like, whatever. We're all going to die anyway. Everything's destroying the planet, right? That's how everybody does this shit. And I definitely don't think we should stop letting people know what the deal is, right? I wouldn't be an activist myself if it was about what the majority thought. But I just don't want us to fool ourselves into thinking that, oh, watch, they're going to go broke or it's going to backfire. I don't think it is. I think people are going to lose their jobs. I think
Yes.
art is going to get fucking way worse. And as long as the fucking consumer zombies continue to eat that shit up, they're going to do it. They don't give a fuck. They do not care.
So I actually found something really interesting, just kind of in the wake of all this. It's
Yeah.
funny that you wait long enough and crazy shit just starts happening. So I don't know if you know about this, but like I find it funny that in the wake of Disney doubling down on AI, Google has said no thank you. Well, I mean, they're still doing their own AI shit. Please believe
Mhm.
that. But on
Yes.
YouTube, they have gone buck wild. So how many of y'all
Really?
remember those fake AI trailer channels like Screen Culture and
Right.
KH Studio? They no longer exist. Those channels
Really?
have
What
been
is?
taken. Those channels have been taken down. They have been taken down. Here, I'll bring it up. Homie and friend of the channel, I Don't Beat Games, was reporting on this earlier today. I would pull up the Deadline article, but they want me to turn off my ad blocker. And in the great words of Steve Rogers, no, I don't think I will. But yes, Screen Culture. If you actually try to go to the Screen Culture channel, this is what you find right here.
Uh,
This is
and,
what you
and what
find.
and what was the reason they're not allowing primary AI? Because isn't
Fake.
there
They
a
were
button
making.
to check?
Well, no, here I'll show you. Like this, so this is Screen Culture right here. They primarily deal in artificial intelligence generated movie trailers, and they're all
Fake
fake.
trailers.
They're all fake
Right.
trailers. They're basically lies.
Right.
And they're usually very bad. But I just wanted to show you. Look, like right here. This is like I'm not making this shit up. This
No,
is Screen
yeah.
Culture's channel right here. You click on it, and boom, that's what
It's
you
gone.
get. It's in the Shadow Realm now. Hate to see it. Love to see it actually, but yeah, it is what it is. But no, both have had their channels terminated.
Mhm.
Both have had their channels terminated. It is a wrap. Maverick, here, I'll pull this up so you guys can see it. But like right here, this is the yeah, fuck Deadline. But this is the report that I Don't Be Games put up. Basically, yeah, YouTube has terminated two prominent channels that use artificial intelligence to create fake movie trailers. The Google-owned video giant has switched off Screen Culture and KH Studio, which together boasted well over 2 billion subscribers and more than 1 billion views. The channels have been replaced with the message, "This page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else." And some of you, I'm pretty sure some of you have even seen their trailer. Even if you didn't click on them, you probably saw their thumbnails at some point. Because anytime you would look up a trailer for some other shit, it would always do some bullshit where it'd be like, "Oh, look at this fake trailer over here for the new Popeye movie." No, there's no new trailer
Right.
for no new Popeye movie.
Right.
There's not. Stop lying. Hey, you want to see the new Masters of the Universe trailer? There is no trailer for Masters of the Universe out right now for public consumption. I don't even think
What
there's a
was the
leaked one.
what was the trailer that trolled me and I sent to you without looking at it?
Oh, that was Ultimate Alliance 1, I think.
Oh, Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
When you told me you saw it, I knew exactly who you got it from. I knew
oh,
exactly
for
who you
real?
got it from because Wednesday Pool, I saw him post it, and he was catching
Okay.
people slipping with. He was like, "Oh man," he was like, "Man, dude, this new this new Avengers Doomsday trailer looks wild." And as soon as I turned it on, I was looking at it, I was like, "This is that's Ultimate Alliance." I was like,
I didn't even click play. I just trusted. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm over here trying to be a good friend. I sent it to you. I sent it to Judah. I'm like, "Look, trailer's out." And then you're like, I forget what you said. Somebody said something. And I wait, hold on a second. Let me play this shit, man. I got damn. He fucking got me.
Ultimate Alliance was such a formative part of I'm not gonna say my childhood because I was a good grown ass man when that shit came out.
Yeah.
But like it was
Still.
it was very formative on my gaming
Yeah.
experience.
The
in
formative
life.
years of your adulthood.
Yes. Because I mean, Dr. Doom was acting a whole monkey in that goddamn game. I mean, I was like, goddamn, dude, what are you doing? I was like, dude, you are quite literally like this is basically Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars that your shenanigans you're pulling right here. That said, some people are acting right, other people are not acting right, and it's okay to be either or, I guess. I would say I don't judge, but I do. We got was it Screwface Capone here, but the two says I can see it now. Terry June presents Avengers 200. Oh God. We also got another one here from the Real Bone Factory. The two says, Robo, I need you to plug your Substack, baby. You need to plug it. Plug the Substack. You need to always plug it. Plug it.
I'll drop a link in the chat.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
we'll have to. I guess I'll have to add to the Robo command. Put the Substack.
There you go.
Put the. We'll have to make a Robo stack. There we go.
Hey, someone, Substack. They're using their real names. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are that just became a paid subscriber to the Left Face Report. Thank you.
That's love. This is the type of shit. Look, we love to see it. We love to see it.
I gotta get back to writing. All right, man, I gotta get off here.
It's like, all right, he's like, all right, man, I'm out. Anyway, he's like, I got you.
I'm all motivated now.
He's like, man, look, I got paid subs, man. Anyway, I'm out of here.
The rub stack. No, that's way. If I use a different handle for that, don't worry about that.
I'm gonna say if you go to the rub stack, that's that is his OnlyFans account.
That's
what
right.
That is.
That's right.
That's the rub stack. But no. Me personally, with this whole like AI debacle thing that Disney is doing, I don't really care what their reasonings behind it are. I don't care what their secret behind the scenes, reasonings are. I don't care, if this is, fiduciary responsibility to shareholders. I don't care if this is to try and mitigate damage, whatever the case. At the end of the day, and I want to make something very clear here. Disney ain't the only one that's catching shrapnel right now. I feel like if in 2025, going into 2026, you, as someone who employs other people, thinks that it's okay to use generative AI or to promote the usage of generative AI in a creative process, I think you're morally bankrupt. And I think that I don't want your product. That's what I think. Because
Right.
Larian, y'all know Larian is Larian, who famed for the Divinity Original Sin series and Baldur's Gate 3. They caught shrapnel this week.
That trailer was dope, though. Can I just say?
The trailer was dope. However, they promoted the idea of using generative AI in their creative process. Now, granted, they claimed that it would never be something they used in their actual games, but the fact that they were willing and open to the idea of using generative AI to help them come up with character concepts and stories and character designs and shit, that right there, I'm kind of like, that's what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And it took here. I want to see if I can find the story because, like,
I don't know damn well the artists on those teams weren't like, yeah, let's do that. You know, like somebody else who's not an artist made that call.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, 100%. So right here, Larian is apparently they're planning to do a Reddit AMA to defend their usage of AI, but basically, yeah, they're basically saying that like they are. This was their excuse. It was. I think this is the was it oh god, I forget the guy's name. Is it Sven Venke, who is the guy I think most people probably recognize as the white man who always has on the plate armor whenever they're doing like videos and shit promoting Baldur's Gate or whatever the fuck else it is that they're doing. And basically what happened here was he goes on to say, here, let me zoom this in just a little bit. It's going to be a little off center because the way they do their website. But they said it would be irresponsible for us to not evaluate new technologies. However, our processes are always evolving, and where they are not efficient or fail to align with who we are, we will make changes. Which basically that was kind of their way to try and walk that shit back. Because, I mean, they were all in. They were all in on the whole idea of using generative AI. And I don't care. There's really nothing. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Robo knows this already, and I think some of you probably already know this already. I have been a huge fan of Larian for a long time. Before Baldur's Gate, before Divinity Original Sin 2, I'll put it to you like this. I was one of the motherfuckers who like was backing Divinity Original Sin 1 on Kickstarter. I was one of those guys. I was one of those guys that was playing like all the Divinity stuff before people even knew what the fuck Divinity was. So when I saw that this company was on the come up, they were on the rise, I remember being so proud of Larry and be like, oh man, dude, this little small studio coming up, man. Ah, man, love to see it. When they came out with Divinity Original Sin 2 and they put it up on Kickstarter, backed it immediately. Did not even look to see what the fuck it was I just saw Larian, you got my money. Let's go, baby. And was playing the fuck out of their games in early access and like betas and shit like that. And when I found they were doing Baldur's Gate 3, I was over the fucking moon. And I was one of those early adopters when Baldur's Gate 3 was in, like, when it first opened to early access, I was on that motherfucker playing the shit out of it. And I was on that motherfucker playing it just as tough when it came out. Like there is
back when they only let you have 3 levels.
because they knew look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They knew that if they let you get to level like even level 4, fuck level 5, they knew if you got to at least level 4, it was a wrap for how you were going to play that game. They were given the whole store is open at level 4 and 5 for most character classes in D&D, but to put it plainly, I have over 283 hours in Baldur's Gate, and that is just on the full release game alone, just to make it plain. If you counted my pre-release shit, it would probably be well above that. But to see this studio, who I have put the cape on for so many times, start devolving into AI slop to help develop their games better, I'm like this, man. Fuck you. Like I don't really. I'm gonna need to see some. This is how I move. I'm going to need to see some actual course correction from Larian before I even think about playing whatever the fuck it is they make next. And I was the motherfucker who, when I saw that trailer for the new Divinity game,
Squeal a little bit.
I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god. I was like I was like that was me when I saw the fucking trailer. And now I'm putting my pants back on. I put the
You threw some money on the counter, say, here's a new brick, get the fuck out of my room.
Yeah. Look, this is like, honestly, right now, I feel like old boy in Harlem Night. I'm like, hey, it's daddy. Put mommy on the phone. Yeah, hey baby, it's daddy. I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy. Click. That's me. That's me right now. That's me right now with Larian. That's me right now, because until Larian gets their shit together, I can't fuck with them no more. I mean, yeah, I'm not, now, I don't want anyone to get it twisted. I'm not going to go burn up my copies of Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I can't, because I bought it digitally. So I can't. But, and I'll still play.
You're not going to take your special edition packages and go out with a machine gun and I'm like, yeah, this is only fuck you.
I'm going to say this as succinctly as humanly possible. Larian Studios, fuck you and fuck your video games. And then it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Because for one, you already have my money. So at that point, it's performative. So, but like, if you want to talk about me buying your next game or anything you make in the future, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. 100%.
Yeah. So let me, so, you know, I am on the fuck AI train. Trust me. I don't want anybody to get me fucked up, but sometimes I think to myself, like, how much shit has been invented that we cannot avoid, right? Like cell phones and cobalt, and you know, and how that directly ties to Congo. And you know, so you know, I think of things to be able to like consume more responsibly. Like, for example, when I go and get my next iPhone, and I would encourage everybody to do this, when you are ready to get your new phone, find one that's refurbished. Like, wealthy people, wealthy people are the kind of people that, like, they have a phone for 6 months is old, and then they're embarrassed to have it again, you know? And so you'll find a brand new, just have one refurbished, don't buy a brand new one. But you can't really avoid, you know, buying phones with without cobalt in them. Or you go get one of these, like, anyways. So eventually, what I'm afraid of, and this is kind of where I was going earlier with the fact that I think this is going to continue to make the money and fuck over people and this planet. Eventually, we might get to a point where we won't be able to avoid it. We'll be upset, but maybe it'll be like, you can fucking tell this voiceover is AI. I was watching we were watching some Korean show, like 100, and basically like this like athletic competition game show thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen it.
And on Netflix, you can have them dubbed. Yeah. And so I'm washing dishes and stuff. I'm like, put on dubbed. And we're spending so much time laughing at how corny the dub is. And then I'm like, wait a minute. You know why it sounds corny?
It's AI.
That bitch is AI. This is voiced by AI. That's why they're like, their emotions are all off and it's like weird. And like, man, this is the corniest dub I've ever heard.
Did you hear about the shit that Amazon recently did?
Remind me. Yeah, something. I remember Amazon. I don't remember exactly.
So it was an anime that they were using AI English dub voices, and they sounded fucking awful, and they got cooked so bad for it, they took that shit down.
Damn.
They took it down. It was that bad. It was just like, because it was like the voices all just kind of sounded so like lifeless. Because I think one of the scenes that somebody was showing, it was a scene where like there was like something dramatic happening.
Mm.
And in that scene, it was basically like it was the equivalent of Kal-El, no. It was that level of stupid.
Mm.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. But
And
here's a
yeah.
go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question.
Yes.
So a company who continues to employ human beings, who continues like Larian,
Mhm.
like Larian says, we will never ever, and let's say it's confirmed, right?
Yeah.
They go in and there was an expose done, and yep, we know for a fact that it has no AI in the final product. Their staff never gets smaller. They don't lay off anybody because they don't need as much people or anything like that. But they go, look, it just helps. And in the concept, in the storyboard process, it helps. So we're going to use it. Would that even that would be like, nah, I'm not fucking with Larian. Or would it just be like disappointing?
It would be just like honestly, I would probably move from being like very against it to being like,
oh,
this is fucking disappointing. Like yeah, I would look at it
right,
and be like, yeah.
Right.
And honestly, I would probably still be kind of like, because okay, I'm gonna show you how I guess principled I am.
Mm-hmm.
What was that game? Arc Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
I was super into that game, like, or the idea of it rather. Now, I will admit, once I actually played the game and saw how jank it was, I was like, oh, okay, this game needs a polish. Because, like, when I played it was right before the game was about to release. And I got stuck inside of a vehicle that you're not even supposed to be able to get into just for simply being next to it. Not actually trying to get into it, but just like, the game was like, put your ass in here. And I had to literally kill my character, like blow myself up to get out of the hole, to get out of that car. I even posted it on Threads because it was fucking hilarious to me. And I was stuck in that motherfucker for a while. I was like, oh shit, like for the entirety of a match, because a match lasts about almost as long as a Hunt Showdown match, which is like anywhere from like 30 to 45 minutes. And I just sat there. I just sat there. And people walked by me. They didn't even know I was there. They were like, man, I feel like I hear somebody, but I don't know what's going on.
Can you shoot out from it?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
I could only shoot in so much that I could cause enough splash damage with the grenades, the handful of grenades I had to blow myself up. And even then, that actually didn't work. I actually had to just surrender.
Oh, wow.
But that's another story altogether. But when I found out that game was using AI for the voice actors in the game, I was like, oh, now it all makes sense to me now why this game is so lifeless. This game feels lifeless. Like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, there's other people playing the game that you interact with, but like when you're actually talking to the NPCs in the game, it's like talking to fucking robots. I mean, they're NPCs, but I mean, like they don't sound like people who draw breath, and it made the game feel cheap to me.
You can tell. Everybody can tell. That shit is whack.
It made even more sense to me when I realized that the people who made Arc Raiders were the same people who made the fucking finals. And they used the same
the announcer.
AI
Yeah,
as the announcer. And I was like, honestly, I get it. You don't want to have to call somebody back in to like record voice lines for every little possible thing the announcer has to say. I totally get that. But here's the thing. To me, that's the cost of doing business.
Right.
That's the cost of doing business, as far as I'm concerned. And so many people, and this is how I knew that entire Arc Raiders community was cooked. There were so many Arc Raider stands that got really mad at me for having an opinion about the usage of AI in the game.
I told you. I'm telling you, that whole anti-AI thing, we are in the minority. Hell, look at chat. Look, so I think these are interesting comments. These are good. These are good. I don't think anything's problematic. I think these are good questions and really good comments. So let me talk about one of the things. So somebody says, so no more Photoshop. First of all, we don't use Photoshop.
No, Photoshop is done.
We use Affinity, but that's still, to your point, Affinity also has AI tools.
Mhm. But I don't
think
use
that's
their
good.
generative AI tools.
Right,
is the
correct.
thing.
I don't either. That kind of goes to my point what I was saying that I was saying earlier. If you want to use um a easy to use, high has a lot of tools, has everything you need, it's going to be one of those things like you're not going to be able to, Affinity was the one. It didn't have a subscription, it didn't have AI. It was a pretty easy choice. Me and Ernie both shut down our Adobe around the same time, and we went to Affinity. Affinity combined with a Canva, and now it's free. It's completely free and has all their shit together. But now there's a little it's super cheap. But anyways, here's the thing. It is not like really any other technology that has come before. And the only reason why I say that is because I am the kind of tech geek that I love new shit. I love little techie dumb shit.
I love,
you know what I mean?
Same.
That's why I like, I like cars with all those things, right? Like it's something I love. And I'm gonna say something. AI is fucking cool. And I hope Ernie doesn't fire me, but AI is, to me, is cool. Like when I say cool, I mean pretty fucking wild what these coders have been able to do and how far it's come. But the difference between any other tech thing is the theft, and the destruction of the planet. Like we can't ignore that. And Bone you said, okay, well, then we just need to regulate it. I'm with you. Absolutely. I would love to see it regulated. You would say, you know what? I love large language models. There's been proof of it helping in medicine, in astrophysics. Like large language models, which is the AI, which is all the chat GPTs and stuff, are awesome. And the possibilities are endless. But we live in a capitalist imperialist society that will not regulate it.
Nope.
And doesn't give a fuck about people or the planet. Nope. So if you know that, well, it wouldn't be so bad if they just regulated it, sure. Yeah, you're right. But they're not. And so every dollar that goes into it, including Disney's billions, is going into a technology and an industry that is unregulated. And not only is it unregulated, like I said before, most people don't give a fuck. And you know what that means? Nobody's going to take that shit to the polls. You think AI is going to be on one motherfucker's mind? Do you think when Memphis went out there and that there was people? Well, I don't know, but I'm sure there were plenty of people that were not thinking about Grok when they went and voted this year. Because they're like, hey, AI, maybe they had jobs. Because that's what people, when you look at the working class, you got to eat. So if Grok putting that shit out there, I guarantee dick tons of jobs. And so people are like, hey, I don't know. I hope they fix up the pollution, but all I know is that I got a pretty good job out there and they have a pension. They got a 401k and da-da-da-da. When you, most people don't care. And that's why it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as other technologies that have come before. No, this one is way fucking worse.
It's actually the worst, I would dare say. And I'll say this, for anyone who's curious about my stance on this and how I will move going forward in regards to this, I saw some people bring up that, well, using it as a tool is fine. Here's my thing. I would like to echo something that one of the producers, the executive producer at Ad Hoc Studios, the same studio that made the smash hit video game Dispatch. I'm going to share
Mhm.
something that he had to say. And I'm going to use his words because honestly, it's a 10 out of 10, no notes. It's exactly everything that I feel and think about the entire situation. So here, let's take a look. Michael Chung, the game's executive producer and fellow co-founder of the studio, said that what Ad Hoc is making has got to be made by people. Whatever we're building, it has to connect. It's got to be made by people. It's got to connect to people. We're looking at AI. We're monitoring the stuff that AI is doing like everybody else, but it seems to be having a lot of trouble trying to get to a good enough spot. And good enough for us is the enemy. And basically goes in and probably I think the more probably the more inflammatory part of his statement that I think a lot of people kind of ran with is that or not what he said, but somebody who if I'm not mistaken is the other founder of Ad Hoc was Nick Herman, who was talking about this. Basically, he said another thing that I agree with incredibly, that says no AI is going to do what he did in regards to talking about Aaron Paul's performance in Dispatch. He basically said he brought something to that character that we weren't expecting. I mean, his performance, Aaron's performance, our whole cast are bringing performances and elevating the material in a way that you're just not going to get with AI. You're not going to be surprised because it's built on something you've heard before if you go the AI route.
Yes.
So yeah, honestly, AI feels like a production solution, not a creative one. Maybe it's a creative one if you're not aren't creative. And that is my stance on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? If you are someone who lacks talent and skill and ability, sure, go ahead. Use AI. But what I'm going to tell you is that the second I put one eye on your work, I'm going to be able to tell that it's AI, and therefore you are already in the hole with me. Because I now know you are not a creative person. That's why when promoting, and shameless fucking plug for myself, when I was making my comic, one of the things that I took great pride in is that I wrote the fucking story myself. I paid a fucking artist. I paid a fucking letterer. At great expense to myself, mind you, because it was not cheap. I'll go ahead and say right now, the grand total cost to produce that one single issue of Heart of the Darkness was somewhere in the neighborhood of close to grand total somewhere between $400 to $4,500 total.
So
from me.
Go to Global Comics and help him not have to do that again for issue number 2.
Would be helpful. Would be. I mean, to be fair, I think we are going to go the Kickstarter route for issue 2, but it just, and I even told my artist, I was like, man, next time we're going to have to we're going to have to go that route. And here's the thing. Yeah, sure. You're probably sitting here thinking some of these AI bros like, well, if you'd used AI, you wouldn't have had to. Well, here's the thing. Yeah.
It would look like doo-doo water.
It would have looked like dog shit. And it would have been obvious that it was AI. It would have been very obvious, especially to me. And I don't want that to be the case. And really deep down at its core, I feel like if what was it Robert Downey Jr.? What was it Robert Downey Jr. said? What was the quote that he said to Spider-Man? In what was it, Spider-Man in Spider-Man Homecoming? What was it? What was it? He said I'm nothing without the suit. That's what it is. He said I'm nothing without the suit. He said if you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it.
Damn.
So if you're nothing without AI, if you're a fucking talentless, lazy, no skill having piece of shit without the AI, then you don't deserve to fucking have the fucking talent. If you're nothing without it, then you don't fucking deserve it. And that's how I feel about AI. That is, like, honestly, distilled in a single pop culture moment.
Can I still use it for research? Can I use it for research?
I mean, you can use it for research, whatever, but like, when I'm talking about like creating art.
Yeah.
And what was it?
Right,
Someone,
the creative aspect. Yes. Yeah.
Someone made an image today too that really sang to me. They made an image for their account that basically said it was like the whole like no AI, like the circle, the slash, so it didn't have the AI behind it, and it said all mistakes are made by me. All my mistakes are.
I like
human.
that. Have you seen the AI video that is a response to McDonald's AI commercial?
I did see that. Was very disturbing.
You should show that. I love it. It's like it talks shit about AI. It's a pretty good fucking video. It's like,
what was it? Let's see. Response. Actually, I got it right here. Response to McDonald's. I love how like I don't even have to like look that hard. I don't have to look that hard. Just like it's just
Jacob
right
Reed.
Yeah. I got it right here. Let's let's pull this up.
Hi.
Oh God, it starts off ugly.
I'm one of the AI actors from the McDonald's Christmas commercial.
Oh wait, hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me fix this so you'll actually be able to hear it, because I just realized I had it turned off because it's just easier to mute sources than go into Discord and switch mic inputs when gaming with friends. Here we go.
You know, commercials used to use real actors, and those real actors used to be under contract buyouts. That meant they couldn't turn around and support a competitor.
Also, wait, I want to go back to some here, because this is how nasty AI is. Here, let's go back. I want to go back to before she actually eats the burger. Pay very close attention to this region right here. Pay very close attention. Did y'all see how it morphed?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how the burger, like, suddenly there was shit there that wasn't there before? Also, dude, look, what the fuck is this? Wendy's.
Right.
I'm sorry, AI will never beat the fucking charges with me. I will take the fucking Pepsi goddamn challenge with AI any fucking day of the week.
Do you remember the videos when AI videos first started, the nightmare fuel shit?
Oh my God, dude. People's faces constantly like...
Right, kept morphing. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point where the only way we're gonna be able to tell is that lack of soul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I am so certain we're going to reach that point where it's going to be almost indistinguishable from anything else.
Look at her fingers. She has the right amount of fingers. They're starting to figure out the fingers.
But see, here's
they're
the problem.
learning.
Everything is so polished though right here.
Right.
It's polished to the point of like, now she looks artificial now. She looks artificial. Like she looks
100%.
Like what was it? Remember in the first Terminator movie, they talked about how some of the original models of the Terminators, their skin didn't look realistic. They looked plastic, so you could technically spot them a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Like before they actually had Arnold Schwarzenegger skin. But yeah, I'll let it keep playing.
But with AI actors...
And look at, wait, hold on, let's see if I can catch it. Her mouth is completely empty, by the way. Like, there's just a black maw there, like a void where there's no teeth. I mean, granted, I guess she's not supposed to have teeth or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, this right here, Vendigs? Is that supposed to be Wendy's? Come on now.
Probably.
Also, I love how Burger King, like, you can kind of clearly tell that the names of some of the products, based on how they're laid down, the AI doesn't even try to fully flesh them out.
Right.
Like, oh, right here. Look at this.
Right.
Burger. Burger. Not burger.
Bardo.
Get the fuck out of my face with this AI bullshit.
It's different. I don't really exist, so I could be programmed to say anything. I could say, The McDonald's commercial I was in was an overstimulating mess, filled with unsettling character designs, poor visual treatments, and AI effects that bungle basic physical realism. I could say all the McDonald's
good
burgers in the
God.
Netherlands are made from rats. Or TBWA Naboko is a bunch of weenies who wouldn't know creativity if it were handed to them in a Happy Meal. Of course, with human actors, you'd have to pay them to do something like that. It almost seems like we should value human labor, craft, and creativity. But what do I know? I'm just AI. I'll say and do anything.
Yeah. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Yeah, there you go. Who remembers that bop? Who remembers that bop from after the presidential debate? Yeah, that didn't hurt his chances any at all.
Yeah. None, actually.
If anything, I think it actually enhanced. And people were like, "Ooh, man, that's actually
Yeah,
kinda,
like, man, that's actually scary.
That's actually
Yeah,
kind of a
exactly.
bop.
The remix was that was it.
Yeah.
But even him saying it is
Yeah.
like, wow, you know what? We need to do something about these Haitians. Like, how many people do you think today? Look, I've not been shy about my conservative past. I don't know if anybody else here shares that conservative past.
Mm.
Who here remembers thinking that we went to Iraq to like save people from an evil dictator who had weapons of mass destruction? And anybody who said otherwise was on hated America, hated the military, and are just a bunch of hippies. That was me. And now I'm watching Venezuela, and we're about to do the same thing for the same reason. And those motherfuckers are happy because they really are buying that this is going to stop fentanyl from coming through. Idiots.
My God. You know what? I tell you what. I want to kind of shift gears. I want to shift gears a little bit because I'm actually kind of sick of talking about AI. It's just making me angry now.
That's what's up.
I want to talk about the Game Awards. Robo, did you watch the Game Awards 2025?
I did not.
Game
Nope.
Awards.
I did not.
Did you see the foolery and the fuckery that was the 2025?
Nope.
These here Game Awards. Well,
I saw a couple of trailers, but no, I didn't go watch it.
You didn't miss shit. So I'm just gonna tell you right now. Let's see. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 basically
Cleaned up.
swept the awards. I think it even won in categories it wasn't even nominated in. Let's see here. It won. Let's count these out. Let's count these out, Robo. They won. Well, not the least of which. Not the least of which was let's see here. Let's see, where does this start? Bam, right here. Claire Obscure won Best Role-Playing Game. Let's see here. It won Best Independent Game.
Best Sports Game of the Year.
Yeah, I think it did actually. Best Debut Indie Game. It also won where to go? Best Score. It won Best Art Direction. It won Best Narrative, won Best Game Direction, and won Best or not best, but one Game of the Year. That's 8 right there by itself. And I think there were like some other little like bullshit like awards that I think it also won. It was nominated in multiple categories. I think it was nominated across shit. I think it was actually nominated across like 13 categories. Let me double check that. Let's see.
I'm a little hurt. Did Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 win anything?
No.
God damn.
Actually, what was kind of funny is that did you see the meme that they made, the devs? The Kingdom Come devs respond to Game Awards. So basically, they took a meme of their using their game to mock, to mock that they had lost out to Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Here, I'll pull this up so that you can I'll see if I can find it so you can see it, because it was actually quite hilarious. To me personally, I thought it was pretty goddamn funny. If you ask me. But basically they said that let's see, is this here? Nah, okay, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not making a Facebook account for this bullshit, so you can miss me on that. But no, they did come out and publicly say that they were robbed, though. I think they kind of meant that tongue in
They
cheek.
were.
I
I
thought
thought they can't beat out Claire, but they should have
No.
got something somewhere.
Nah, look, I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but I have played the shit out of Claire Obscure, and I can tell you that was a game of the year game. That was a game of the year game for sure.
Up against Claire, they weren't robbed.
No.
But was there no place where they weren't going against? Can they get like best like bushes in vegetation or some shit?
So I'm gonna tell you what, they couldn't even make it into. Let's see, I'm trying to see where all Kingdom. So okay, in best role playing game, let's start here. Best role playing game, they were up against Claire Obscure, Avowed, Monster Hunter Wilds, and the Outer Worlds 2. There was no way Kingdom Come was coming out of that with a dub. I'm sorry, there was no way. The competition was too.
All you need is Claire Obscura. All you need is Claire Obscura. Yeah, that's it.
That was it. Like, honestly, everybody else.
If you're up against Claire, that's it. Yeah.
There's only one game I think that actually did beat Claire Obscure in any category.
In the voice, right?
Yeah, it was in Player's Voice Award, because they gave it to Wuthering Waves, which I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's one of those Genshin Impact style games. I tried playing it. It's not for me.
But what's Player's Voice? Like the voice of the main character? Or?
No. Player's Voice is like, this is this is the games that players basically nominated, not okay, yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I tried to play Wuthering Waves, and after like an hour of playing it, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I have 218 hours in.
I believe you. I believe you.
And I love that game so much. I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, which I never do. And I'm hooked on that game. And as I'm playing this game, I'm like going through, and I'm a lot of the story in part 2 is making more sense, because now I played it backwards to where I'm like, oh, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back into 2. I gotta do another replay because now I know more.
I actually bought the first game because it was on sale for like stupid cheap. And now the second game is now on sale because the Steam sale is kicked off. So, but yeah,
the combat system is way better in part 2. The combat system is way better in part 2. Yeah.
Oh, I believe you. I heard about how I heard about that. Was actually why I knew what Kingdom Come Deliverance was, because I remember when the game originally came out. I remember people roasting the fuck out of that game's combat.
No, the combat, man, that's the part right there. I'm like, man, I hate this shit.
But I will say this. Very few games. I think only one game actually beat Claire Obscure in anything.
True, John Stewart. True.
Oh, that was the other thing. Best performance. This is where things I think got a little controversial to me. Is that Claire Obscure was nominated not once, not twice, but 3 times in the best performance category.
A lady.
So basically what they did, they had 3 different voice actors for characters in that game nominated in that category. I actually think they should have not done that. I think what they should have done is, okay, look, we're gonna take you get 1. Don't try and flood the zone, because this is what they did. You had Jennifer English, which, to be fair, she was very deserving of the award. But you also had Charlie Cox, who plays Gustav. Daredevil himself is in the game, even though he's not Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, Charlie Cox was in there as Gustav, and then they had Ben Starr as Verso, who is also in the game. But then they had Kanatsu Kato, who is it from Silent Hill F, Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yotei, and they had Troy Baker from Indiana Jones. Here's the thing. I think that Jennifer English did a fantastic job. I think the right person won, but I do feel like there should have been other like people from other games. They should not have just had half the principal cast of Claire Obscure in the best performance category.
Right.
Jeff Keighley needs his ass whipped for that.
Yeah, like pick one. Pick one.
Like,
Come on.
and honestly, it should have just been Jennifer English because she is acting like. I'm not trying to be dismissive when I say this, but like she is literally acting circles around everybody else in the game, and everyone else is doing a damn good job.
Right.
But like she is clearly the best voice actor in the game. I think the only other person who can almost hold a candle to her is Andy Serkis, who is also in the game as one of the bad guys.
Thank you, Unlucky Dreamer.
But yes, we did. We love to see it. We love to see this type of stuff.
The big 100.
Here it is. Best narrative. Kingdom Come Deliverance was up for best narrative, but as you might imagine, it lost to Claire Obscure. One of my personal favorite games, South of Midnight, only got nominated in one category. And
Was it that woke one?
Yeah, Games for Impact.
There it is.
Which I'm actually shocked Claire Obscure was not in. Like, I think they actually had to fight not to put that game in there.
Right.
But no, South of Midnight won the Games for Impact category. And they were honestly up against, in my opinion, some weak sauce games. With the exception of Lost Records, Bloom, and Rage. That's a game I actually had played that I thought was really good. But like usually Games for Impact, that's that award. They're like, just give these motherfuckers some shit.
Yeah, like look, somebody black or somebody gay is gonna do something really big, and we're gonna be called racist or bigots if we don't give an awards. This is for that.
Yeah, this is like so we don't get called bigots. And then what was it? This is the one that kind of blew my mind when they did the Game of the Year though. I was like, some of these games don't belong here. Like, okay, I like Hades 2 as much as the next guy, but I was like, Game of the Year?
But isn't Hades 2 like a big deal for people who like roguelikes?
It's a big deal for people who love Hades. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Hades is a bad game, but I'm like, man, there were so many good games that came out that I'm sorry, Hades doesn't even come close to me. Like, and honestly, you know what? I haven't even really heard people talk about Hades 2 the way they were talking about the first game. I don't see it. I wasn't seeing that kind of that hype was not there like it was for that first game.
Right.
So I think Hades 2 was just there because they felt they had to put it there. But the one that was really a head scratcher to me was Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong Bonanza, which don't get me wrong, really fun game. Stupid fun game. But should not have been in the Game of the Year category. I'm sorry. It should not have been. It's
I have a question for you and chat. What do you think about games that get nominated that are permanent exclusives to like a console? Like, and here's what I mean by that. Like, so like a Nintendo game, no one's gonna play that shit unless you have a Nintendo product. So like, I kind of like, I'm curious, like, how does a Game of the Year, which is a game that's elevated above all other games for that year, but only people of a certain console can play it. So how do we, you know what I mean? I don't know. Something was, it just seems off about that.
I mean, that part doesn't really bother me, like, at all. Like, it's I don't even think about that shit, because, like, because here's my thing. You know, console exclusives, well, they're not as common as they used to be. I mean, yeah, that's been a thing for a long time. And to be fair, honestly, some games, despite being console exclusives, do really well. Like, because we live in a different type of economy now. So, like, yeah, there was a time where people would buy a console just to play one game. That's how good that game had to be. Was it like you'd be like,
Be best. Never
yeah,
question the minds of Nintendo fans are equal to Swifties.
yeah, that too. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love Bonanza. I'm still playing it. Like, it's like the best Hulk Ultimate Destruction game I've ever played in my life. You know, but at the same time, it's like it's fun. I mean, I guess it's the same reason I felt the way I did about when Balatro was in the Game of the Year category. I was like, well, I don't know. When I think about a Game of the Year, I mean, yeah, I think about very specific things. I think of
Games that are blowing
like,
you away.
yeah. I'm thinking about games that like, man, this shit knocked my socks off. Like I never,
Yes.
I have either I have never played anything like this before, or
Right.
it is rare that I've ever played anything like this before. Games that hold, like, okay, case in point. So for those of you who want to know why we were a couple of minutes late getting the show started, I'm gonna tell you why. Here, I'm gonna tell you why. So
I thought I was taking a shit, but apparently not.
yes, actually I was. But like I do, had Steam Deck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing the first Moonlighter because I never played it before. And this is what I was doing. I was in the game. I was playing Moonlighter, and I had completely lost track of what time it was. And was like, I hit the little ellipses button on the front of the Steam Deck to see what time. I was like, ooh, let me see what time it is real quick. And I saw it said 6 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit. All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Well,
I was like,
that told the people.
Wash the hands. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, let's go. God damn it. So that's why I was a little late. But yeah, there are some games like if a game holding my attention, I don't think is always the best metric for something being Game of the Year, because lots of games can do that. I'm very easily distracted. If you allow me, the opportunity, some very garbage games have held my attention before.
Sure.
You know, so I don't ever like to use that, oh, the game's addictive. I don't like, if that's the case, I would have given Game of the Year to Marvel Snap that whole 1 year that I was addicted to Marvel Snap. Despite the fact that, you know, Baldur's Gate and other shit was out at the time.
You know what I am addicted to right now?
Was other than Kingdom Come Deliverance?
Well, that for sure. But my bathroom game, and watching TV game, and at stoplights game, not while driving.
Not while driving.
Not while driving. Watcher of the Realms. If y'all end up getting it, add me as a friend. Let me know. Hit me up. But it is a mobile. What do they call them?
I've seen
Gotcha, or
yeah,
or
like
whatever.
a gotcha game or some shit.
Yeah, whatever it's called. But I've played multiple other ones, and they are always stupid. And you know, they make
game
it
got banned.
Like, from where? I played it.
It must have been. Oh, you know what? I think I'm looking at the date on this. This was around the time that like a bunch of games that were owned by, I guess, a certain company got banned around the same time. It was like early this year. It was earlier this year. But
due to U.S. legislation targeting its parent company. Oh, it's a ByteDance.
Yeah, it's a ByteDance game. Because remember, Marvel Snap was banned for a little bit because of that.
Because it was a ByteDance game. That's right.
Because people always think about Second Dinner, but Second Dinner is under ByteDance. So.
That's right. Holy shit. I didn't know Watcher of the Realms. That actually makes more sense now. Because when I play Watcher of the Realms, like every other game that I played like this, it's all the same. The formula is exactly the same. And it gets to a point where it's like, this bitch is so hard. And that I have to like put in another year of playing to even get that much gold so that I buy the currency, right? And I'm like, nah, uninstall. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Watcher of the Realms? like that's a for real, that's like a legit game, and then you could not spend any money on it. And I mean, collecting
And you
heroes
still
and
got
shit.
a game.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, this is
that's refreshing here because I'm not a fan of paywall
Mhm.
games. I hate that shit. Like you like mobile games where it's like, oh no, you got to pay to get the real game. Nah, I'm good.
Mhm.
At that point I don't want your fucking game anymore.
That's it.
Apparently it is available on Windows, so I might look into
Yeah, I
that.
have it on. Yeah, sometimes I'm streaming and I have it playing in the background.
this
Just kind of like,
motherfucker he's like, well, actually.
because you can do auto, you can, it is an AFK game. You know what I mean? You can auto fight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there for hours and play it. That's another reason why I like it, actually, because you can't sit there for an hours and play it.
Excuse me.
Like, I can't really get that lost in it because eventually I'm going to run out of energy. Now, what they would
Okay,
like you to do is pay the money to get more energy, but that's not me. You know what I mean? Like, well, out of energy, time to go do something else.
Oh yeah, no, there's no fucking way.
Nah.
I will say though, for me personally, when it comes down to it, for anyone that was curious, if I seemed a little disheartened at the idea of one game literally dominating the Game Awards, I will say I think that I love Clair Obscur. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm very close to the end. I've just been kind of taking my sweet time with the game as of late, and focusing more on creative efforts, or at least trying to. Also, I got sucked back into Dead by Daylight somehow. So
I
I've been
saw that.
yeah, I've actually been playing every night for like the past
I'm
like
like,
2 weeks.
I saw him like, Without Fear, logged into it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've been going to bed at human people time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's
And I thought
madness.
it was a phase,
That's
but
for real.
nah, I go to bed every night around like 11:30, 12, but sometimes before midnight.
Damn, what's that
I
like?
know. Early bird,
Man,
you
what's
know?
that like, man?
Getting out bright and early at 9:30 a.m.
Oh man. Well, I can tell you with my ass waking up like sometimes at 11, maybe even sometimes 12:30 in the afternoon. Uh no,
That was me. That was
yeah.
me. I just got like tired of only having like 3 hours to get to run errands or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it, man. The bank's gonna close. Da, 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 da. But
Nah, I'm good.
nah,
I'm
you're
good on
good. You're
that.
good.
I'm good.
You don't
I
gotta
mean,
change that shit.
nah. Well, I'll just say, I discovered that there were some games that were out that like I thought were fucking fantastic. And I
Yeah.
was kind of sad didn't get as much representation. I was sad that Dispatch was knocked out of contention for most of the categories because they couldn't win best what was it best narrative or whatever. They couldn't be nominated for that because by the time they closed the voting, the last episode of Dispatch had not come out yet. Like it came out, I think the day or two after the votes, the which I thought was kind of silly because I was like, let's keep it a buck. You didn't need to see that last episode to know the story was that good. Like it was very obvious it was good from the word go. Like
Right.
from the word go, it was already better. Like when you think about like a Telltale style game, which yes, I know is made by Ad Hoc Studio is mostly original Telltale devs, but like when you think about like those Telltale style games, a lot of times people always be like, oh, they all play the same, they're all the same, they all do the same shit, yada yada, blah blah blah. Here's the thing. Dispatch, while it did kind of hit some of the same notes, it did it in a very different way, told a very good organic story, something that had so many nods to like, comics and other video games and other like parts of pop culture, and also still told a very tight narrative. And I'm not gonna hold you, even getting down to the point where I think even by the time you got to episode 6 of Dispatch, like, dude, that shit left you on such a fucking cliffhanger that I was like, bruh, I really need to. I was like, dude, I really can't wait to get to next week so I can finish this shit. I gotta know what happened to my boy. Yeah, it was that type of shit.
Still
It
Unit
was
2000, that's pretty
Mhm.
accurate actually. It's just
Was a
it's not for food. Uh the most
yes.
tone deaf, doesn't fucking pay attention to he has no idea what a parody and a fucking joke he is. Literally puts out an announcement for some like US athletes shit. Like every
Bruh.
state will give one boy and one, like he announces it. And I feel like his speechwriter had to have been trolling him. 'Cause this
Had
sounded
to.
exactly like a Hunger Games thing. It was
Oh,
like,
no. You want to see some wild shit? Oh, dude,
mm,
let me see if I can go back and find it. Can I find it? Ooh, please tell me I can find it. Please, 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 please tell me I can find it. Someone quote tweeted me today. Someone quote tweeted me today, and they basically they basically took a post
Patriot Games, that's it. Go ahead.
it may as well be. They took a post I made a while back where I was basically talking about how oh shit, I wonder if I still have it. I might have to pull it up on my phone. Because I think that might be the last place where I actually saw it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go back, go back, go back. Ah, god damn it. Can't find it. Anyway, point of the matter is someone was basically like, man, you really need to stop being so prophetic. And
Mm.
basically, oh, that's so sweet of Gail to say that. That is wild. Oh, look at that.
The Gale compliment your book?
Oh no, she said if anyone picks on Blerd Without Fear, you have to deal with me first. Love that guy. Oh,
That's
that's so
dope.
sweet. This is just so sweet. And I've been
That's
so and
awesome.
I've been
That's
such an
awesome.
asshole lately too, is what makes it so awful. But no, I personally I
Don't worry,
said that
she's not Tom Brevoort.
no, she's not Tom Brevoort. She's fine. Well also I can't talk about it here, but I'll tell you when we get off the air what happened over the weekend that made me fucking laugh my ass off after putting out the last video I did for X-Men Age of Revelation. I got a message from somebody. And I'll tell you about it off. I can't talk about it publicly because I don't. I said I wouldn't. I actually promised.
You
You
implied it in the video, so
yeah,
I'll just get to know who it is.
Yeah. But no, I basically said, and this was a while ago, like I think a month or two ago, maybe more than that. I basically said, y'all. It was basically what I said was to the tune of, y'all keep laughing. But y'all won't. We'll see if y'all will be laughing when y'all wind up being picked as tribute for District 10 in the next Hunger Games.
Right.
And then someone like retweet, like they quote tweeted me, but showed a tweet of Trump's announcement about what was going on, and I was like, damn. Sounds like the Hunger Games to me. But yeah.
But don't let it distract you.
No, because that's exactly what it is for.
And Venezuela, you know what I think? So we all know Venezuela's for the oil, but there's a bigger piece. And it's distracting from the Epstein files. He wants to start a war because once those Epstein files are fully loose, I think a lot of people are going to go to prison. That's what I think. Unless they could block it. If they successfully block it, then they'll block it. But Seal Unity, I'm still disgusted about what he said about Rob Reiner. There's no way he said anything negative about Rob Reiner, because I was told that saying anything about Charlie Kirk made you a depraved lunatic.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed to make jokes like that. So clearly he wouldn't do that to Rob Reiner. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or Nancy Pelosi's husband, or any of that,
or someone who was disabled, or or those Democrats who, I think one was actually assassinated, and another was attempted.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, was that in Michigan? Yeah. So I just want to say that, just to get it out here, I love it when people bring memes to life. Because some of y'all remember that meme that's from Community. I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at that was basically that was basically everybody when it came to Rob Reiner. Because I was like, wow, I never had on my 2025 bingo card that the death of the man who made When Harry Met Sally would actually divide MAGA from Trump in any way humanly possible.
Mm.
I was like, dude, I never would have seen that shit coming. Never would have. Like, honestly, I wish I could have bet on that. I wish I could have bet on that. Like with the benefit of hindsight, like go back into the past and place a bet on something like that. Be like, oh man, y'all just wait. Rob Reiner's gonna go, and this is gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back. Like right now, the two things that are kicking Trump's ass: Rob Reiner and no plan for healthcare. Those are the two only things where, oh, and maybe you could almost say tariffs, but that's, people don't really know how
No,
the fuck tariffs
think
work.
they think tariffs are a good thing.
Well, no,
They think
look, they're still blaming Joe Biden for everything that's going on right now.
right.
No, man, that was Joe Biden. Joe Biden did it. No, Joe Biden's why we got tariffs. That's really why we got tariffs right now. Trump didn't want to make tariffs, but because everything Joe Biden did, we got to do tariffs now. Then you
I
tell
wouldn't
them
be
how
surprised
tariffs
if
work, and they're like,
he
"What?"
moves that. Watch, I wouldn't be surprised when he's running for his third term, because bet your ass he will.
Oh, he most certainly will.
If he just doesn't cancel the elections altogether, that he's gonna, if the tariffs are like, people figure it out, that was Biden, and you know what his cult will do? Sure shit was that video you're showing me AI. It's AI.
I mean,
That's where we're really gonna have to pay attention. You want to talk about media literacy?
Oh yeah.
There are people right now who still cannot tell when a video is AI.
So that was the thing. I saw someone point this out earlier today, the video that was put out by the White House, because someone was like, is this AI? And then someone else had to come in and add context that the video is actually real, but because they use AI so heavily in this administration that they use it to touch
We'll
up
never know.
everything. Like, it is AI, but it is an actual real video. It's just been touched up with AI.
Right.
And maybe there might be, and honestly, I could make an argument that it probably is actually 100% AI.
I promise you, they're going to use AI to put out information.
Oh no!
And they're going to defend it by saying, "Well, the info's real. The person just wasn't available, so this was easier to do it this way." They're going to put out fucking AI videos to put out misinformation, and his cult will be like, "Yeah, that's smart. That's how much of a genius he is.
He's being efficient."
Yep.
That's what they're going to
Tax
say.
churches, yes.
Actually,
like that would we would be out of debt.
No, don't stop it. Don't stop at churches. Podcast equipment. You got to get that podcast equipment.
That's it.
Honestly, anytime he speaks coherently, anytime Trump speaks coherently, I know it's AI. It's either AI. It's either AI or he's reading off a teleprompter.
Right after taking a bump. So he takes a bump, goes to the teleprompter, and like, oh, wow, he's forming whole sentences.
Yeah. Lucid.
Yeah. It's either AI or got some snow bunnies in him.
Have you seen the theory that Majority Report has put up about
I haven't listened to Majority Report in a long time.
Bruh, I'm telling
you. Too long. I love them.
Let me tell you something. Emma is becoming a whole Emma is becoming the white woman we wanted Anna Kasparian to be. Because I don't know if you know this, but Emma's actually been making it onto like the actual news channels now. Like she's been on She's been on CNN and I think she's been on MSNBC. She's been, even though technically this is more of an internet show, she's been on Piers Morgan a couple of times at least. Piers has brought her on despite the fact that he doesn't seem to like her very much.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, because
she's a woman with an opinion and knows what she's talking about.
And she has fact-checked all of his guests and made them all look stupid at least a handful of times. But no, she's actually becoming like man, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to wish ill upon the Majority Report because I don't want Emma to leave. But I could very easily see a universe where Emma becomes so like she reaches a point.
I hope she does.
Where she has to go out on her own and make her own way. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna still watch the Majority Report. But Emma, Emma's shit will also be like, I'm gonna have it. I got, for those, some of y'all don't know this, I have 4 monitors. I'm gonna have Majority Report on this monitor and Emma on this monitor. Actually, no,
That's it.
lies. I'm actually gonna have them on these monitors because left is best. Left is best.
That's
These are the
right.
left.
That's right.
Left monitor, left monitor. We put them on these monitors. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you
So
really
check
do
this
it.
out. This is something that I didn't add to the context. Remember that video of me pretending to be jealous of Hassan because he wished my man eater like, hey man, yeah, right, because I met him at the DSA convention. She was right there.
Oh, Emma?
Yeah, Emma was right next to him. They were both walking.
Yeah, because I forgot they actually did meet up. Because I mean, they're friends, like in IRL anyway. But I mean,
just couldn't talk to her because I had to jump in because I was in line to meet him. He was meeting everybody, but then they had to go, so I just walked up to him as they were walking out. And that's how I got that video.
Oh, there's no way.
But she was right there.
Oh no, there's no way I'd be like, excuse me, Hassan. Emma Vigeland. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, honestly, I always get like. Me rushing Hassan as they're trying to get away.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, it's gonna look really weird. I'm like, Emma, hi, I love you.
No, I wouldn't do that.
In my mind, that's how I would look.
Oh,
I know you wouldn't. I'm saying in my mind, that's how I would look. Like, oh my God, sprays me with pepper spray.
you know how, like, you ever watch It's Always Sunny? You ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
You know,
I don't know why I
episode,
hesitated. Yes.
You know the episode where they're like singing and it, like they just look like badasses.
Yes.
And then like they cut away and it's like this is what they actually that's what it would actually like in my mind. I would be like the fucking Dos Equis guy. I'd be like,
right.
Emma Vigeland, it's very nice, pleasure to meet you. You are a very intelligent woman, and I appreciate your commentary on leftist matters and being a true progressive. But
I
in
too
reality,
have a YouTube channel. You know,
like, in reality, my ass would probably be looking at her ass like I'm fucking Gollum. I would like to meet you.
I love your show. You're so smart.
That's how I would feel. Like, I would be thinking I'm like the coolest, most normal person on earth, but in reality, I probably would be a whole. Yeah. Let's not. Maybe it's for the best that that didn't happen.
I think that probably played into why I asked Hassan too, because I was like, you know what? If I go up to her, then I'm gonna like. If I try to do a recording, then my wife is perceptive. I'm like, see, look, I met Emma Vigeland. She's gonna watch the video and be like,
"Well, you got your hand around her.
You think she's hot, don't you?" Why are you asking that? Because I'm looking at your face. Look at how you're talking to her.
Look at her.
You're flirting with her.
So
I love the Majority Report. Yeah, but look at your face when you said it, though.
Wait a minute.
I know when you're flirting.
Honestly, how I read it would be like, oh, so you like that white bitch?
Yeah, you're not far off. Man, I had a phase in my life.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, she'll remind me, because my kids they're half white for a reason, right?
Right.
And so, and she goes, anytime that I cannot compliment white women anymore, right? Because if I ever say, because anybody else, like, she's gay, so I'm like, she'll be like, oh, she's hot. I'm like, yeah, she's hot. If she's white, I got to keep my mouth shut. Because I'm like, oh, she's pretty. Oh, that is your type. But yeah, I forgot that's your type. That's your type. I'm like, bro, I married you.
It's kind of funny because Cynthia and I have very similar conversations. Because Cynthia knows my type. She knows what I'm like. Like, so anytime that I'm like super into something or I'm like really into like this like female character in something, she's like, that clears. She's like, that tracks. She was like, yeah, she's like, oh yeah, the tall, thick woman, with kind of the
mommy, yeah.
She's like, yeah, okay. Like remember when Resident Evil 8 was like everyone's personality?
Yes, I do.
And Lady Dimitrescu. Like when everybody was fawning over her and I was talking about her and I showed her a picture, she was like, Yeah, she's like, yeah,
about
I
right.
see. She's that's about right for you. That's about right. I'm like, damn,
I still think about
damn.
her sometimes. You know, that's the only Resident Evil game I've ever played to completion.
Really?
And I wonder, it might have something to do with Lady D.
No, yeah, no, 100%. Well, you know what's crazy is so now that I actually have more recently seen the woman who actually voices her, it's even more wild to me because that woman is also freakishly tall.
No way.
Yeah,
Is she stacked though?
not really. I mean, she's a pretty,
Oh, okay.
in my opinion, she's an attractive woman, but she's not like she doesn't. I'll put it like this: she doesn't look like the character.
Okay.
She doesn't look like the character. But now, from because it was
Maggie Robertson. Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie Robertson is a tall drink of water. Make no mistake.
Oh wow, she is super tall.
Yeah, so she was one of the ones who
She's pretty.
gave the she's one of the ones who gave the award for best performer at the Game Awards. It was her and the dude who plays Astarion on Baldur's Gate 3.
I love that dude.
Oh no, he's amazing.
That dude is so dope.
He's one of the he's actually one of the most chill dudes. Like, and then you just find out, oh yeah, that's just him. That's just how he is. But no,
right?
Like, she
like
was
he just had to
taller than
play
him.
himself for Astarion.
Yeah, like she was like towering over him,
You're right.
and I was like, God damn.
Right.
But no,
I see her.
yeah,
It's crazy when you could tell someone's tall.
yeah,
And it's just a picture of like the waist up. I'm like, yeah, I can tell you tall as fuck.
Yeah, you a huge motherfucker, which I'm here for. I'm 100% here for.
Yeah.
But I will say that is actually my one great shame about Resident Evil 8 is that Lady Dimitrescu is not in the game for very long. That is the sad part. So
You know what? I would forgive her though. I'd just be like, can you come out of that demon form?
yeah, just
Can
come
you
up
go
out
back
of that.
to-
Yeah,
We don't have to. We don't have to do any of that. You know.
Yeah, can you like get out of that and get back into that?
I would
fit
be
you were
so
in?
problematic. I would be so like. That's why I'm glad that I'm married and happily married to a beautiful woman. Because I'm like, if I ever was single
Oh, bro.
and I got into a relationship with a baddie trans woman,
Oh, Lord.
I would be the type. I would be like, I don't need to see any of your high school pictures.
No.
You could please don't. Like, that is a part of who I am.
That's cool.
Just please, I don't want to see it.
Well, it's one of those things I kind of appreciate because because we have trans people in our community, and thus we have some trans people who I follow, who are part of this community. I always love those trends when they like when we have this thing where like they'll post like, oh, this
Before
is
and
who
after.
I used to be and who I am
Right,
now.
right.
And I'm not gonna lie, man, 99.999999999% of the time, it's always a glow up.
Oh yeah.
It's always a glow
Oh
up.
yeah.
Like I'm not just talking about like trans women. I'm talking
You
trans
mean-
men too. Like period. It's
Yeah.
almost always. Like
Yeah.
very rarely.
Because they're like they get to be themselves, you know? Like they
Right.
get to like, oh, okay, yeah, this is who I am. Yep.
Because I saw one the other day. It was this person who like would very easily you would have you probably would have assumed was like an incel. Like you would have looked at them as like the prototypical neck bearded nerd like incel type person that don't get no bitches and is just probably problematic on the internet. But then like they show like what they look like as a trans woman, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We
Madam.
got it.
Madam, may I? Like it would have been that Emma Vigeland all over again. To be like,
Yeah.
Hello there. But really, in reality, it's like oops.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I was apparently I made a mistake. And I was very I acted uncouth.
Yeah.
But no,
Steel Unit, I'm assuming you're talking to me.
what's
You
up?
don't have to worry about it. It is cool. It is cool. Because when I say that, I'm not talking about don't remind me you're trans or nothing like that. It's
No.
because I'm a straight man and she is a woman.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be reminded of the days when she wasn't allowed to be herself.
There
Um,
you go.
and
There you go.
I'm straight. So
Well,
you know, it's weird
I
way, huh?
it's one of those things where honestly I'm like this. It all kind of comes down to me with like who the person like is today, like how they feel about because I won't hold you. I know some trans people who don't like thinking about who they used to be. I know some
Right.
who kind of look at it
Don't mind. Right.
and don't care. There's I actually know a couple who they'll get they will get mad, but you can tell like that it kind of puts them in a uncomfortable space if they're reminded in any way, whether they bring it up or somebody else brings it up.
Right. Right.
So I think for me, I just kind of move based on the person. But yeah, I'm
Mhm.
also one of those people that like and I would say with the same energy pretty much that like yeah, I mean there's nothing attractive to me about a dude.
About masculinity.
About
Yeah.
masculinity, like in any way,
Mhm.
like I mean, I can look at a man and be like, "That's a handsome man," but like,
Mhm.
there's never gonna be like this.
Mhm.
Like I'm never gonna look at
And
that
this
guy and
goes
be
and
like,
this goes for
yeah,
cis women too.
yeah,
Like
no,
like
same.
I
It's not a
everybody has
male
taste.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
really.
It's
It's not.
masculinity.
It's and that's like, and that's why I always try to tell people I'm attracted to femininity, not
Right.
like
Right.
and even when a woman is like, because I've talked about my types, even because I use that, I guess I don't know, is this a problematic term these days? I don't know
What is
exactly,
it?
but
I'll let you
remember
know.
back in the day when when people would talk about girls who like they acted more like boys, they would call them a tomboy. Like
Oh.
I used to be
Mhm.
attracted to tomboys, but at the end of the
Oh,
day,
interesting.
they were tomboys, but still still feminine. They didn't they might have acted more like dudes,
Right.
but
Right.
like
Right.
acted in ways that were traditionally attached to boys, even
Mhm.
regardless of
Mhm.
whether that's valid or not. But like they still had femininity. So like it's like that, like that's why I say like it doesn't really
Right.
matter to me. And that actually kind of opens up a greater discussion on sexuality, because I've often wondered that about myself. Like, is it like is it like
I wasn't gonna say anything, but in my
yeah,
head I was thinking it.
yeah, like
Just so you
it's
know.
yeah, because like I said, it's not really look, at the end of the day,
It's
what
fluid. It's all
it's
fluid.
fluid. Yeah,
I
it's all
think
fluid.
people want it to be binary, but it's fluid.
Yeah, it's very fluid. That's why I always tell people like, while I don't have any like native attraction to men,
Right.
I do have an attraction to femininity in like almost
Right.
any form. So like
Right.
one could
Right.
make an argument, but
Mhm.
and it's one of those things I don't care about unpacking it because I don't give a fuck. I'm good
Right.
and
No.
solidly married, and I am
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
If
But
I
still,
was
it's like it's a
yeah,
self-exploration thing. You know what I
right,
mean? It's not
right,
about what we're gonna act on or it matters
right.
in our choices because we're not
Yeah.
looking for that. But it's still self-exploration.
Right. Like don't get me wrong. If I was like a single dude, if I was out on the market for whatever reason, sure, I would want to know a little bit more about what's going on. But I'm good and taken care of at home. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
super good.
I was doing
Um
canvassing for a local migrant organization, trying to get people to go out and vote and stuff. And my partner
uh
for the canvassing was a trans dude.
uh
And um and we, you know me, I could talk forever. We were talking for like all kinds of stuff, like what's problematic, what's not problematic, like
uh
and man, I learned a lot. I learned a lot,
oh
and
word.
one of the things he said, because I was giving some what ifs, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but what if this and what I because there's still things I don't know everything, and I'm like, one of the things I said was like, there was a guy who was dating a trans woman,
Mhm.
and he was like, yeah, so he's queer. It took him a while to figure it out. I'm like, wait, time out. Why does that make him queer? Well, because there's something else there. I'm like, but if she's a woman and he only fucks with women, that makes him straight. Sure, but he did come out later as queer. I'm like, yeah, but is it possible that he was pressured, like he was in his circle, like don't be a weirdo if you're queer, you're queer. And she goes, yeah, it's possible. He goes, yeah, it's possible, but he says something really like, I'm like, dang, you're right. He's like, people get so like wrapped up around definitions and what it is, and it's like, are they fucking you? You know what I mean? You get it? It's like
Right.
what you eat don't make me shit, right? And it's like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, what does it fucking matter?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like that's why I don't get too bent up. That's why I don't get too caught. Like, because I think a while back I've only more recently in more recent years been more open about the things that I find attractive. But like I remember when I was talking about it before, like someone actually had pointed out that like, yeah, like if because I pointed out, I was like, yeah, if I were to go out on a date and find out the person I'm dating is like a trans woman, it wouldn't fuck me up at all. Like it wouldn't fuck me up,
No.
not one bit. I would be like, okay, cool, all right, well,
Yeah.
where do we go from here? Is kind of more the attitude.
I'm a huge fan of butt stuff, anyways. I'm like, yeah, it works out.
Whatever. Look, I mean, wait. Well,
Yeah, we need a warning on this.
I feel like I have to on principle. I mean,
He's not alive.
I'm just saying.
Cillian, you know how like in the queer community they talk about like their gay awakening, or like as they're coming up, they like, this is when I realized I was gay type shit.
Yeah.
Just Rabbit was my straight awakening.
Oh yeah, no, that
like I don't think I probably wasn't even looking at girls that way until Jessica Rabbit came up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I've talked about this before on the Blur Cave, so I'll spare you all the goriest of gory details. But you know what told me, you know what made me realize what my type was? I used to be and still am.
We got that plaque. We're good.
Yeah. We can talk about whatever now. It don't fucking matter no more. But like, I was a huge fan of Cynthia Rothrock, who some of you may or may not know. She was a martial artist back in the 90s, and she, in an era where martial arts films were like more guerrilla style, where like they were just shooting wherever, and like it was all hard hitting, and and she used to work out of Hong Kong a lot as well. But I remember when I was a kid, when I was about roughly 8, 9, 10 years old, I discovered one of her movies on like HBO or Cinemax or something like that. And I watched it and I was like, oh my God. I was like, here was this woman. That was like a little white woman with short hair and, nice assets. And, but the thing is, she was out here fighting like fucking Jackie Chan.
Right.
Like she was
Can
out
I say
here.
something?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
You heard of the Kinsey scale?
No.
Okay, so the Kinsey scale sexuality,
Mm-hmm.
it either goes 1 to 5 or 0 to 5, one of those like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where 1 is completely heterosexual and 5 is completely gay.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And really, when you look into the theory, like the whole thing revolves around, it's almost like infinity. Like you can get super close to 1.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's ever fully 1, and nobody's ever fully, it's just too fluid, right?
Right.
I bring that up to say, I think you're like a 0.5. You gotta be, you're just a nudge off.
Just a nudge.
You're just a nudge. All right. In societal, we don't have a word for what you are. You're
no,
straight.
we don't. Yeah.
But you're not solid on
Solid. like I said.
I'm not clowning, by the way. This is a woke show.
This is we are. And I want to be clear here.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered real quick that I was like, oh, and that's actually why, because and that was actually what kind of sparked that conversation when Cynthia was like,
Mm.
she's like, yeah, that makes sense. She was like, when she discovered that I had a thing for Cynthia Rothrock, she was like, that tracks.
Really?
She was like that. Yeah, she was like, that tracks.
'Cause that's totally different than Lady D. That's another type, a different type.
No. It's very well. It was like so, and just to kind of show a little bit of age here. Like I discovered at that age that I really did have a thing for women who like had shorter hair.
Wow.
So like here is like this is Cynthia
Oh, look at that.
Rothrock.
We're learning about Ernie.
Yeah, see,
This is kind of dope.
You're learning about.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I don't know if anyone notices, but well, yes, that is Cynthia Rothrock on the left. On the right, that is a
It's
baby
actually
Michelle
Jackie.
Yeoh.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that's a baby
shit.
Michelle Yeoh. This is actually one of Michelle Yeoh's first movies.
No shit.
Yeah, it's called Yes, Madam, is what it's called. But yeah, some people probably remember the movie because of like I remember I posted it a few times on social media and like people were like going crazy. People were going crazy about it and like oh my god, I remember this movie, or oh my god, what the fuck is this movie? I want to know more. And I've seen people more recently on Threads start like spreading the movie back around. Now I will say this: what's wild is to see. We know what Michelle Yeoh looks like today, but like Cynthia Rothrock is still out here making movies. She still makes films. Yeah, she still makes movies, and she even kind of leans into like the kind of not like sexually explicit, but kind of leaning into like her femininity,
like the Cinemax stuffs.
No, not like that. But I mean, like she actually like is all like more dolled up now, and
I see. Yeah.
letting the titties free and all kind of. Because the thing is, like that was kind of her deal. Is that like she was a woman who was like incredibly flexible, incredibly skilled in martial arts. And matter of fact, back in the day, and you could tell they did this. They used to dress her in such a way to try to hide that she had a bad body. Because she used to wear like more baggy, but it was also because too they wanted
to play like the tough girl,
right?
And tough girls can't be hot. That's how stupid the fucking 80s are.
Yeah,
that's how stupid it is, bro. If you're hot, then you have to be a sex figure, a sex object. Well, so we don't want you to be a sex object. So you have to be not hot.
I want to see if I can find this because I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but like I'm not gonna play the audio from it, but just know that like this was this was the type of shit that I used to really get into here. I'm gonna find a good spot for this. Let's see if we can we're not
save photo to private folder.
Yeah, but yeah, like this was the type of shit that like this is the type of shit I used to like get into, like this is like they would kind of like lean into a little bit of comedy. It was almost like watching like just a normal Hong Kong like action movie. But like, dude, they would get out there and be like throwing hands, throwing legs. And like I said, like
oh wow, look at that shit.
Yeah, dude, you see what I'm talking about? Like I learned a lot about myself.
Good.
Yeah, dude. What was the thing? Like she
sexual awakening,
dude. And that was the thing. It wasn't like, oh, this is an actress who she trained in martial arts for a role. No, she was already like even the other woman. She's a martial artist too.
Right.
These are like actual like trained fighters who were like.
I feel like the best martial art actors like Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and were actually. Yeah, like masters of their craft, and that's why it looks so good in the movies because they weren't acting in that part.
It was like no, they were actually just throwing hands and doing like they were doing the thing that they normally were known for doing. And what I liked about it was that like it was like, dude, this shit was like pretty. I mean, obviously, they're not actually hitting each other, but like this shit was like an actual kung fu movie. And I was like, dude, I've never seen a woman like perform in a kung fu movie like this before. I was like, that shit.
God damn.
Dude, that shit fucking blew my mind when I saw this shit before, like as a kid. I'd never seen any bullshit like this, dude. I was like, dude, I was used to seeing like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung and motherfuckers like that doing shit like this. Also, this right here is just nasty work right here. Just like,
oh, she killed that bitch.
Oh yeah, she's
I
gone.
mean, woman.
Yeah.
Like, don't act all disappointed. She's not like, oh, like
you did
kicked
that.
her
You did
on
that
purpose. You planned that shit.
But no, like I used to. And here, I'll show you guys this one too, just real quick, because I didn't mean to go down this rabbit hole. But like,
You can look at the picture I sent. I don't know if you can show that on the thing, but
oh wait, here, let me see.
you can have it.
Oh yeah, that's getting saved to the private folder. Yeah, that's
It's
a private.
covered up. I think it's covered up. It's covered up.
No, that's a private folder picture. That's for me. That's for me.
All right.
That's for me and nobody else. That's that goes to the special bank.
You're gonna have a couple of gentlemen in all dressed in black. I'm like, we here for our plaque.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They'll have to pry it from my cold dead hands. If y'all find out, like, oh man, someone broke into Blerd Without Fear's home and murdered him, and they said the only thing that was missing was a plaque, that was why.
Fucking YouTube. The YouTube assassins got him.
They got him. Like, was it just like how Nintendo has ninjas? Well, YouTube has hitmen. But
Yeah.
no, this right here, this right here is like one of my favorite movies of all time. But like,
Be a Rothrock.
this guy is kind of that guy's not important, but like this shit right here, dude, I had never seen shit like this before. I was like, bruh, dude, this woman is bad. I was like, she is bad. There's no way you're going to convince me otherwise. And it was just like, dude, yeah, I was like, this is my life now. Like, this is my life now. I was like, I didn't choose this life. It chose me. Yeah.
I've never seen her, heard her name or anything, and I'm really upset at that right now. Because these are bad. This look at that.
It's like, bro, what are we doing? Why was this woman
bad, dude?
Dude, why was this woman not more popular than what she was? Like,
yeah, for real. No, literally.
Because clearly, like, now Michelle Yeoh, she caught on, but that took years. Also, dude, the stunt work in this is like, bruh.
Oh my God.
Bruh. The stunt
That dude
work.
died.
Yeah, oh no,
that dude died.
That dude is actually dead, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Yeah,
but
no, he died.
But like that, like you like look at like old boy like right here. It's like, oh shit, they're like beating his ass with the swords and shit. Also, I don't know why anyone didn't just stab him like right then and there and just
just like
they're like, oh, just stick that like right under. But no, I want to get to here we go right here. Michelle Yeoh. This is Michelle Yeoh in her prime. This is before Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is before Crouching
Is this in
Tiger.
English?
No.
Or is it dubbed?
It's I think it's you can find it dubbed, but it's mostly in Chinese or like Chinese or Mandarin or something like that.
Got it.
But it's really good. It's basically it's the typical buddy cop situation. Like like, oh hey, I'm working this case. Oh wait, you're working this. Oh wait, we're after the same thing. Oh wait. No, we got to fight each other first just to prove it.
Oh shit. She said, fuck this glass.
Yeah, she really did.
Ooh,
but yeah.
dang.
Also, this dude right here, like, I love how this.
And people don't know that's actually his real eyebrows and mustache.
It really is.
It's not fake.
I think he was. I can't remember exactly, but he is supposed to be somebody very specific. I don't remember who, but it's problematic as fuck, most likely.
Something in Chinese history?
Yeah, I think maybe not even in Chinese history. I think he's
Latin American?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think
well,
so.
now it's not funny anymore.
It's not funny anymore. God damn it. But no, it's kind of like that time when I was watching like King Kong or Godzilla versus King Kong.
Mhm.
And then I'd never noticed as a kid, but then I realized all the people on the island, on Skull Island with King Kong, like even though it's supposed to be a bunch of African or I guess some kind of indigenous people or whatever.
Right.
It's just a bunch of Japanese people in blackface. That's all it
No.
is. It's just a bunch of Japanese people in blackface. That is all
It's
it
okay.
is.
It's okay when when Asian people do.
Right? It's like, bro, what is this? But no, I can't let that just keep playing. But no,
The sensitivity trainer came on like, sir, it's blackface. No.
no.
They're Asian.
They're Asian.
Oh,
It's different.
okay.
It's
All right, go ahead. You can go.
But no,
You want to do super chats?
yeah, let's do some super chats. I think we got a
Yeah.
couple that we can yeah, here.
Then
We
I'll
got
get
one
the
right
questions.
here. Yeah. Let's we got one here. Says Screwface Capone with the 2 says, I bet Hideo Kojima was mad as fuck. Yeah, because Kojima I don't think Kojima won anything this year. I don't think he won anything. And Death Stranding 2 was nominated for a lot of shit.
I was gonna say, I think there's something wrong with your award system if something like that could sweep the whole thing. Like you need to adjust the categories or something to where it's like, ahead of time, this is the game that nobody else is gonna get to win shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. I think something's broken with the system that way. Then
I mean, no, I 100% agree, and I've even stated as much that like I kind of think the Game Awards are bullshit anyway. But like, and it's honestly, it's a club. It's a club for the most part. But the thing is, I really didn't appreciate some of the stuff that Claire Obscure was nominated in because some of it seemed so not okay. Like it was like case in point. They are an indie studio. They are an indie studio, and it technically was that studio's first game. But I kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like it almost didn't feel like an indie game, if that makes any sense.
No, yeah.
And,
like I feel like you'd have to like put a worth on the cap. Like, sorry, I know you guys are new. And I know this is your first game, but you guys are now worth about $273 million.
Right.
You cannot qualify for indie.
it's like, because to me, there's A, there's AA, and there's AAA. And I don't think AA, I feel like Claire Obscure to me is more of a AA game. Than it is like an indie game. I actually think of Claire Obscure as more of a AA game. So the fact that it was being treated like it was less than that, I was kind of like, is it though? Is it? Is it? Is it really? I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so. And then the Real Bone Factory with 2 says Claire Obscure knew Keeley is in the Epstein files. Man, do you know how crazy that would be if it turned out to be true? I got questions about Keeley, man. He likes Muppets just a little bit too much. He likes Muppets just a little bit too much for my taste.
Look, I don't keep shame.
No, not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't dare. Here, you know what? Sandfall Studios, Claire Obscure. I want to see what the budget was on that game. I wonder if it's available. Reportedly less than 10 million. To prove. Oh, you know what?
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Just 10.
Yeah. Every real indie developer is pulling out something to press the eject button on. I don't want to get you demonetized. Like, I'm done. That's what indie. That's an indie budget. I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, I do.
My dad
agree
was
with
right.
that.
I should have been a dentist.
I feel like the term indie has become very nebulous these days, where almost anything can be considered indie if you put the right spin on it. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could technically say, yeah, it's an indie game, but like, man, that's an indie game with a lot more money than most indie games tend to have. Like, it's kind of like that to me, man. Let me not be ugly. I love the game.
Yeah. That's actually a good point, man, Tyler. That's A24 is an indie studio.
That is true.
An indie distributor now. You know what I mean? Like, no, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to say no. A24 is a goddamn household name now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
There's a certain point where you reach and you are no longer the indie darling. You are okay. I say the same shit about Image Comics. People love talking about, the big two.
I remember,
Marvel
yeah.
and DC.
Indie used to be. They used to be indie.
Yeah,
when
Image.
they first came out.
Yeah, Image was indie back in the 90s.
Right.
Image is the third largest comic book publisher in existence today.
They
And
need to change it to the big three,
yeah,
really. 'Cause Image is
honestly,
fucking huge.
yeah, Image, like, and I usually say the big two just for simplicity's sake, but really
Mhm.
deep down, it is the big three at all times.
Mhm.
It is Marvel, DC, and Image fighting you. Like that is like how you have the Trinity in DC, your Batman, your Superman, your Wonder Woman. That is
Mhm.
your Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Marvel, DC, and Image. That is what it is.
It really is.
But let's look at some
We do
questions
have
here.
Yeah, we got one question in the Discord from Kodoma.
Let's go.
Afternoon to the Woke Foundation, Nerds of Culture.
Ooh, I like it.
We gotta add that one, the Woke Foundation.
Yeah, the Woke Foundation. Is that a
hope-
Heart Foundation reference? Is that a Heart
I don't
Foundation
know.
reference? I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I think it might be.
I like
I hope
it.
you're having a good week or holiday. Congratulations on creating your new comic.
Thank
I
you.
read it and loved it. So now you know it's a reference. Keep up the good work with everything being taken over by AI and so much of it being slop. Along with the erosion of critical thinking and the rise of complacency, it does seem like it's not going to get much better from here on. My question to you is, do you ever worry someone may create a deep fake of you both?
Oh, I'm sure someone already has.
Of me? So I think this is the way it's going to go. I've been doxxed. I've been doxxed where I've had to like sit the family down and it was Comicsgate. Comicsgate actually doxed me on Kiwi Farms. Doxed me. It goes and it's like, how the people talk about stages of grief. There's like a stage of receiving attention that should worry you.
Yes.
Stage one is not fear. Stage one is like, I got doxxed. Okay.
All right, I'm
I might
somebody.
be somebody.
All right, I'm somebody now. Okay.
and then you get to like oh, they're gonna kill my dogs if the SWAT team comes here. So we had this whole plan. So I think if somebody made a deep fake of me, I'd be like, oh shit, look at that. Wow, I'm really fat in this deep fake. Wow. Okay.
Damn. That's
All right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, someone actually did. Someone actually did make AI art of me to make fun of me once. This
No
is back.
shit.
This was back during the Twitter days. Someone
Twitter,
got
what a fucking
mad.
shithole.
Oh yeah, it was so silly. Like someone basically made an AI generated image of me. They made me look like 100 pounds heavier than what I actually was. I was like, honestly, you didn't have to do that. I'm already fat, but yeah, okay.
How about whenever I'm like, bro,
they had me holding
draw me like this.
And if I remember correctly, the picture had me either holding chicken or watermelon or both.
Okay, so not just fat phobic. We had to be racist too.
It was racist as well. And I was,
yeah.
and my skin, I was like blue black. Like I was like that. Remember that? What was that one model we were talking about a ways back?
Oh,
Like we were
I
talking
don't know,
about.
but I
Actually,
love her. Yeah.
Like how dark her skin was. They had me that level of black, like that I was shiny black. And
Yes.
and yeah, it was kind of weird. Like I've had people make like you're trying to make like derogatory images of me before. But the thing is, I don't really pay it a whole heap of a lot of attention because unless and this is what happened with this, I only found out about it because somebody told me.
Right.
Because I don't really
Right.
listen to the noise.
Mm.
Now I have technically not been properly doxxed, but I have had somebody send a pizza to my house.
That's scary.
That actually happened during the when we were talking to it was that day we were talking to Alyssa Mercanti.
Okay. Yeah.
Like someone
Yeah.
like because Cynthia came and knocked on my door and was like, "Hey, did you order a pizza?" And I was like, "No." And they said, "There was like a pizza showed up with your name on it."
Mm.
And I was like, "Nope, I did not."
Mm.
And yeah, because she's like, "Yeah, the person's here asking for money, da 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 da, so on and so forth, yada yada yada." And it's like, and it was, I saw that it legitimately had my name on it. And
So you know somebody. Yeah.
and then the people, I remember because I said something about it during that live stream, and then the people who were coming over from like the Gamergate crowd who were mad about Alyssa being on our show, they were trying to claim that I was lying about the situation.
Of
I was like, what
course.
do you want me to do? Do you want me to invite the pizza man who just left to come back into the house and come on
Uh-huh.
camera to prove? I said, because then you'll just claim that, oh, this is somebody who lives in my house that I just dragged out and slapped a pizza uniform on. I was like, dude, I don't have time for y'all. And I don't have time to pay attention to negative comments. So yeah, when shit like this happens, I usually only find out because someone tells me. That's like when I
And
find out about some of the negative comments people leave in videos, I only find out because Carter tells me.
Like in the comments, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like when we get like particularly hateful comments, I only
Yeah.
find out because Carter will be the one, because he likes to go back and look at them and laugh, and we'll talk
Uh-huh.
about it and laugh about it together. And
Yeah.
that's usually what it ultimately comes down to. Is
Yeah.
like he'll be like, "Man, did you see this bullshit someone posted?" He'll show me. I'll be like, "Oh wow," and then we move on with.
You know what's funny? What they don't realize though is here's the thing that they don't really take more than 2 minutes to realize. If you do something like that to me,
Mhm.
you are letting everyone know I matter. Like I matter
Yeah.
to you. Because you
Yeah.
don't do that to every person that annoyed you on the internet.
Mm-mm.
You don't go and find out who somebody is and then do art and send pizzas to the house. You're doing
No.
it to me because I'm bothering you that much. I matter
I'm-
to you. You think about me. You know what I mean?
I am
Like it's
living
like
rent free in your head.
I promise you, and this is how I am for real. Whenever I know someone else looks like a punk for something, even if I actually feel that way and I want to do a thing in my chest, like, bro, I bet you if I did the XYZ, this would hurt. And then I'm gonna be like, nah, because then that's gonna look like I care.
Right.
I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I mean?
Well, no, that's why a lot of the times when people say wild shit to me, they
Exactly,
never catch
Marcus.
this. I have
Mhm.
dude, motherfuckers will argue with me and find themselves in infinite Tsukuyomi. Is what'll happen. Because
A what? A what?
it's a technique from Naruto where like you get caught like
Oh,
in a genjutsu where you're like in an illusion, but like
got
you
it.
can't like, and it's one that never ends. You're stuck in that shit. Because
Right.
people will come to me and talk some shit, and basically what I will do is at that point I will restrict that person. I will also hide their reply, and they will only be talking to me.
Mm.
Like I've had people realize that like there'll be dudes that'll like be going hard in the paint because what they're trying to do is they're trying to win over my audience from me to get to I guess trying to ratio me or whatever. And
Mhm.
I always love it because we'll be like 8 replies deep, and I'll be like, dude, no one sees this. It's just you and I here in this echo chamber together.
Right.
I was
right.
like, because there was one dude who said some wild shit. I clowned him, so he came back and got real extra ugly with me about it. And this dude even sent his goddamn wife to come talk some shit, basically. Oh, because she was trying to like defend him and be like, well, no, he's not crash. Like, it's funny to me that y'all are saying he's crashing out, but he's been laughing the whole time that he's been doing all this. I was like, I can't tell, because I said the way he's talking, the way he's writing me fucking dissertations in my replies,
Mhm.
I was like, that's a mad Negro if ever I saw one. And I was like, I said, you might want to go tell him to go calm the fuck down. If he would just walk away, all this would go away. Because he was even trying to talk shit about me outside of my post. He was on his own page. Like he wouldn't tag me, but he would like put my name in the post. And I went and
Still
saw
talking
it.
to himself.
And oh, that was the funny thing. No likes.
Yeah.
All
Right.
the replies,
No like, no comments. Dude, you're just talking to
no.
yourself.
Like when I saw the post, there were no likes, and then the replies, it was like 12 replies. All of them
Oh.
were him. It was him adding to his own statement and arguing about me
Oh,
to
man.
himself. And I almost replied to it, but then I looked at it, I was like,
Like, nah. You're not gonna ruin that streak.
no. You know what? I looked at it, I was like, I won.
Yeah. I would have
I
screenshotted
won.
that shit and just been like, post it on your wall. Because you know that dude,
I did.
he cares too much.
I actually
There you
did.
go.
I actually did because I even showed
That
it to his
pissed him
wife.
off. He's like, mother.
Like, man, look, dude. I am the worst person to try and start an internet beef with because I don't care.
Right.
I am all about mutually assured destruction. I will say.
You know what I care about though?
What's that?
I care about getting your video done before I crash.
Oh yeah, actually, we should do that. Anyway, you know what, y'all? You should go check out Robo's Substack. Robo, can you please tell the good people where to find you on the Substack?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you go to Substack and check out Left Face Report, and there's a link right there.
Oh yeah.
I already have 3 articles up. They seem to be well received by the Blerd Koa. There will be more. I also, if I end up doing a live stream, it'll be on Substack. If I put up any videos, it'll be on Substack. That's where I'm going to be focusing my energy for Left Face stuff. Left Face is not going anywhere. It's just going to Substack because I just don't have the mental tenacity to fight with YouTube's algorithm anymore.
Man, fuck that. I do not blame you.
Yeah, that's where you can find me.
For me, I will just say that you guys know where to find me because you're already here. But if you want to go check out the comic, it is on globalcomics.com. Link in the description for this video. And go check it out. People love it. Not just you people, the people who are fans of the channel, but also there are people in the industry who love this book. Because I've talked to them about it. I've actually sent this book out to some very prominent writers in the industry, prominent artists in the industry, and I've gotten pretty good feedback on all accounts about it. So yeah, I just want to thank everybody for their time and energy in helping make Heart of the Darkness the success that it is. And I really appreciate that people are jiving with the book. I'm glad that it's doing as well as it's doing. And we'll be back for another round of it. That much I promise you. Also, make sure you go check out go check out other videos on the channel. Go do all that. And if you got the time and you have the energy to do so, consider Go back through the back catalog sometimes. You might find some good stuff in there. Help keep us fresh. Keep us fresh in the algorithm, not just with the new stuff, but with the old stuff too. You might go through. I actually recommend if you're someone like maybe you're new to the channel, you want to get more out of it, go into the videos section and just go through there and just go hog wild. You'll probably find something that you like. But that said, until next time, we're going to get up out of here. And for Robo of Left Face TV, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And OpenAI.
We coming for you, nigga!